looking like a full rush here towards the A side is what's going to be the setup, but full defensive three-man hold might be the case here. Nice flash in. Forsaken gets one before he gets traded out, and a lot of information on top of it as well. Sees at least two others. Great flash right now from Bankai, but he's going to get taken down. Devi from the side is able to get one, and they're going to be making that beeline towards that side. Great shot from Jing to take down Surf, and it's now a 2v3.
Yeah, that's the nice little setup that you want to see from the chamber. You can buy up into the shorty plus that headhunter, a couple of bullets, I think like 3 or 4, and Devi just makes it short because Jing is on that Sage, can top off Devi. They have the numbers advantage. They have pushed out the rest, but Scary trying to at least find this forward position so they have more angles of attack. Not really going to help out as Devi does spot him out. Cruz now, Rock on an island, has the fault line to kind of set things up. If he can hit the shot here first, that might actually help him. Not going to be enough. And here comes Scary, 2 versus 1. Mindfreak on top, but he still can be able to dissect this one. He has to push forward as the spike keeps getting tapped here. But it seems like PRX want to make sure they get that one and the pistol as well.
Great pistol here from PRX. I like the aggressive start with the Neon. That's really one thing that you got to remember. You have that Neon can basically pop out of anywhere in a moment's notice, and that's exactly what they saw. It can be a little bit of a double-edged sword because as you saw, that Neon push, Forsaken was pretty much all alone, nobody else around, so the trade frag was pretty much impossible. But at the same time, it gets them a lot of early information. He gets 1 kill sure and then spots out, what, 2 others? That allows the defense on that A side to be that much more prepared than what they can expect for it.
Yeah, we've seen this already, right? The Forsaken, he lives and die by his aim. He lives and die by his individual playmaking skill. So if he doesn't get any value, exactly. If he doesn't get any value, he's just gone to. He's just gonna not make it for PRX. But 1 for 1, so it's not bad. It's good.
It's not too bad, and you know, in the hands of Forsaken is probably the most mechanically gifted player that we have here in the Asia Pacific region. More often than not, you're gonna see. Look at this, Forsaken. He's already here. Again, this is one of the beautiful things about having that Neon, but they're going to be rotating here to B. Going to be a little bit of a wall to slow them down. Sushi Boys will be working here with Fox, just trying to spot out any information they can. I think they heard Jing's footsteps, but there's already going to be a player to back up Jing, and that's Bankai. They're going to be holding on site without anybody else sort of nearby, so they're going to have to really hold up against Search at the moment this wall goes down.
I wonder what the setup from Cruz will be with that fault line. It's not going to hit Jing, though. They're going to try to overwhelm it, and it actually works. They bypass tower completely, and Forsaken's been traded out. This search around here might actually find some value, although Jing and Mindfreak comes in for the pinch. Beautiful stuff. Okay, 2 versus 2. Mindfreak, again, not allowing any form of delusion of clutch here, but maybe Surf can hit shots with the Sheriff. Okay, he's good on the first, and it's now a dance of death against Devi. 16 HP. He just needs 1 body tapped, and almost, but Devi plays it perfectly.
A little bit of a sigh of relief there from PRX. Came way too close for comfort as Devi did clutch it out. They both only had a Sheriff in hand at the very, very end of it, so it came down to the wire. Fortunately, the HP was in favor of Devi. PRX are able to take it, but it's certainly not clean. Come into the next round. Devi's probably going to be very shoddy from PRX. I imagine they might even go straight up for a full eco. I don't know if they're going to go full buy off the top of it. They will get a slight investment. They have the Bulldogs. Actually, no, they're going to make a full buy. They're going to take a little bit of a risk here.
Yeah, I mean, if you've lost every single one of your players, might as well just, almost all of them, rather, might as well just go to rifle. I think it's kind of weird that you just maybe go for the bonus, if ever. This is just a straight up buy. Oh, the dash out. And Forsaken might, he just gets away with murder. Mindfreak dips right back in. But Cruz was prepared. Forsaken now hears a couple of footsteps. I think he knows that B is compromised. But, yeah, PRX gonna have to adjust accordingly. Jing is trapped on A. Bankai gonna be still with the site here, and Forsaken left to maybe make some waves by himself.
Now, Forsaken, he's gotten another pick. At what cost, though? Mindfreak and Devi have already gone down. 2 players that you want on that defensive hold. They will be going for that plant here. Cruz will be watching for it. Can get the timing. Surf and Cruz, they take 1 apiece, and Jing's gonna be the only one left standing. Should probably be an eco here. I don't think Jing is gonna try this 1v4, especially with very little amount of money that he actually does have in his bank account.
Yeah.
Not his actual bank account. I'm sure he already does have much more than I do. But the game bank account.
Oh, yeah. You know, I gotta say, these guys are probably well taken care of. I'll just leave it at that.
I'm hoping.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. They wouldn't stay long with like an organization for like, you know, that. So shout outs to PRX for being awesome. Anyways, you know, going back to the game itself here, nothing really out of the ordinary for PRX. It's all about, again, how aggressive Forsaken is. Unfortunately, other members of PRX thinking that they can be as aggressive as Forsaken. They can. The problem is, it's too early from Forsaken's interaction that opponents are actually still waiting for it. And losing Mind Freak too early lowers a lot of the map control for PRX, because he's the only controller out there. He's the only one with the big smokes that can really dissuade Sersha from just kind of getting that aggressive map control. And with all of that, you know, it's still not bad. Sersha, they're starting to build up around here. They save up so much money, and they will have some big ultimates coming into another buy round to go up against the PRX, if ever.
Yeah, let's remember this is Sersha's map pick, so they should be looking more comfortable on it, but Sushi Boys gets the spot onto 2. He's going to fall back and just relay that information as he makes that rotation in. I'm liking this whole thing that Forsaken is doing. He's doing the very much okay. Mind Freak getting caught mid-air. Scary is able to wiggle his way here on towards A. I think they might have heard him jump. Yeah, they do. Benkai's watching for it. But Forsaken, he's going to get caught off by Surf. Mid-rotation. Surf is going to get another one. He's going to take as many fights as he can. Nobody else left in the area, and so the 3 players left are going to be able to at least do some damage as they find the kill onto Surf. Devi and Jing has information onto 1, but it's a great shot from Cruz to take him down. Devi with 60 HP, hope to at least do some damage. Can't do anything else, but still going to be 1 kill here for the side of PRX. It's a decent, I think it's a decent eco round still. They would have wanted to get 1 more kill, but they'll take it and buy on the next one anyway.
Yeah, look at how much stacked in terms of ult economy Sersha honestly are as of now. So, away from that, PRX, if they like to go for aggressive starting map control, Sersha's kind of matching that quite well. If you see how they maneuver around the map, and this is what I like about Sersha compared to like other teams that we've probably casted play on Fracture, is they use the zipline more so than not than any other team. Okay, we'll see how this fault line goes though.
This is the play that they like to run again and again here. Forsaken now coming in, making that push. All alone, really, and he's gonna get 1. He's gonna mow them down on the zip line. He finds another as they come for the backup. They just get shot down mid-zip.
So
must feel bad, just like having a good time on that zip line. Suddenly you're getting taken down here by a heat wave, a laser beam from Neon.
So is that the your zipper's open? No.
All right. But I do have to say though that Sersha, they should really be more aware of the fact that Forsaken literally does this every single round and still somehow always gets picked. Now they have information on where Scary is. They're already sending a couple of people. Sorry, yeah, they know where he is. Scary's all alone. They're gonna stun him up very, very nicely. I don't think he has much more to live. Okay, he does find Benkai. At least there's that. There's a little consolation. But yeah, going back to the point, those early round picks here from Forsaken, I'm expecting him to be doing that all game on that CT side. Whether he has the ultimate, whether he has an operator. And look at this, he doesn't care if there's a slow. He's still gonna push on in and still gonna get the kill. Look at that. The stun was absolutely perfect. Excuse me. This is Sersha's map.
Yeah.
Oh, choked on myself there. But yeah, my own words.
I've been there too. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
So Sersha, they're gonna keep getting caught off by this unless they have a better way of addressing this. Forsaken is just gonna keep taking those fights no matter what.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just saying. To kind of alleviate that, they use Sushi Boys as a way to just bait out the dash, or the dash from Forsaken. Foxy does know that there's a generator boost up already, but he's snuck his way onto Canteen, and he's having himself a nice little meal here. The Vi, though, still holding onto tower, takes up a nice little 3-piece. And Foxy should have actually been able to hit some nasty shots, but he's only gotten to 2. He can actually now try to plant the spike. The smokes will be dissipating in just a few, actually right now. And he might not know that somebody is coming from right behind him. He's so focused on what was right in front that the stab from the back was just imminent from Mind Freak, and PRX playing the round with that 4-piece from Dubai.
So this is one of the scariest things about PRX, is that you have absolutely no idea what maps that they've prepared for. Like, who would have guessed that they would have had this kind of play here on Fracture? That they would have Forsaken going absolutely ham like every single round like this. This is Sersha's map pick. And the fact that they're already getting bodied like this in round number 7, it's only 4-2. Sure, it's a pretty close scoreline. But mentally, in terms of pacing, in terms of momentum, it's all there for PRX. He's allowed to do it again. Oh, but this time they're prepared. Sushi Boys gets a double. Forsaken a little bit off the mark with his accuracy on those shots. And it's going to be Fox to pick up the pieces in the back lines there on the other side of the map. Almost actually finds him, but now it's a 1v5. Dubai will probably be on a little bit of a save here. I don't imagine they have too much money in the end.
Spike planted.
Alright, maybe they might. That's why he's still moving around like this. I like how Sersha, the way that they were actually able to counter that push again from Forsaken is they just held back. You know, far away from the reach of the relay bolt and the fault line. So Forsaken's stuns and Benkai's stuns does absolutely nothing, to be honest. So now, again, it's like a per round adjustment, just tiny bits of adjustment that gets ripped up real quickly because of how much commitment these two teams kind of put on that. Right? They do know already that Dubai was just somewhere hanging around on spawn. They just back away. They don't really want to lose too much. And coming into the next round, you look at the ult economy for Sersha. They haven't used anything of their big SSs.
Yeah, I also do want to point out as well that the reason why that, you know, PRX are doing this a lot is that they're trying to figure out Sersha. Even though they have played in the best of 3 before, they want to see how much they can get away with. They're pushing the envelope, how much they can really push on the, you know, attacking side, on the defensive side, and for the most part, it's been working. Up until this point here in the last round, when honestly Forsaken just misses a couple of those shots. Still though, it's a lot to digest for the side of Sersha. And the fact that they're constantly being bombarded with aggression is keeping them so far at bay that it's so hard to take, you know, map control from the side of PRX. And now you're gonna have all the players stacked up here right above Dish. Oh, it does actually blow up, but Jing swings out. He's able to get one. Surf actually finds Jing, but it's now a 4v5, and their target is the A side.
There it is. Surf's committing with the showstopper already. Can't find anybody. Actually spots out Mind Freak at the bottom of the site, but his showstopper was the one to actually flush him out. It did not work. And look at this. They get grinded. They get put through the laundromat. And they're losing this aim battles. Foxy left on an island 2 versus 1. Puts a bit of good damage onto Forsaken, and Dubai actually spots out where Dubai was. Lines up the shot, but Dubai a bit too quicker on the reaction. But that almost got botched for PRX. If you saw the Boombot clearing out 2 of their members, that was that might have been awkward.
Yeah, very, very fortunate there, PRX. I think a lot of it had to do with Mind Freak being able to stay alive so long on the side, be a nuisance, help the rest of his team clean up. And Dubai, obviously, he's kind of on a tear right now. Let's take a look at the statistics. He's 12-3. He's 12-3 in round number 9. He's on an absolute war path. This is one of his games. Forsaken is sort of taking a step back on this defensive side, letting him shine a little bit more. But look at this push here. Doesn't care. Forsaken somehow still alive. Will get tagged up by the Boombot, sure. But the backup has arrived, and Forsaken will escape yet again. Every single round, they're going to be throwing this out and still getting away with it now. How is Sersha going to respond? They're going to try to go on the other side of the site here. Sushi Boy's looking to creep in. Might actually catch off Benkai. Actually does. 30 HP left onto Sushi Boys, and it's a 1-for-1 exchange.
They still do have this nice little pinch coming into the A site, but a lot of them have been injured. They used everything that they had in that last round just to maybe make something happen, but PRX were so fast, really knowing what was going to be coming from. Benkai will get mollied off. He's going to get baked. Foxy. I like the positioning here. As that smoke or as that molly dissipates, he will be able to push forward. I'm wondering if PRX will know about that. Let's see that first, but 3 members of PRX coming in through A main. It's Forsaken, Mindfreak, and Jing coming in from the big lurk. Scary trying to fend him off. Not going to work out. And Sushi Boy's left on the top of the side. Can TP out, but he's 30 HP. Gets boosted. And look at Jing just end off the round. And PRX, they didn't even bat an eyelash there. They didn't even sweat.
Yeah, they were completely prepared for that. And I think this just goes to show that PRX is so ready for Fracture. This is a map that I think that they were keeping in their sleeves, in their pocket. This is something that they knew that they could bring out should it ever come to it. And I think Sersha, they fell right for it. It's like, psych, guess what? We're actually really good at Fracture. And, you know, just evidenced by how comfortable PRX are looking. You know, you got Forsaken who's just running into 4 people and still getting away with 1 pick and then getting out. You have Devi on the back lines with an operator or whatever he's holding, just able to clean up after him. It's very, very convincing here from PRX and Sersha. They're winning rounds here and there, yeah. But I think a lot of it is more off PRX trying to bite off more that they can chew. And even in rounds like this, they still get away with way too much here in the smoke. They actually managed to find Foxy as well. It's now already a 2v4. PRX are making an absolute statement here as Mindfreak finds Sushi Boys. Now, within the span of a few seconds, it's a 1v4.
How can you know your opponent when your opponent doesn't even know themselves, right? PRX are just... Okay, I'll break that down. PRX, hot take, they're not thinking about what they're doing right now. They're just going. They're just going at it. They're using 2 of the best players from Southeast Asia, Jing and Forsaken, to just run amok on Fracture, which is what they've been doing before, and outpacing everybody. Okay, sure, there's a bit of setups here and there, but the main philosophy is to just go ham, get that bit of map control, and put Sersha's, what is this, setup heavy intensive style to utter uselessness, because they can't really set everything up when it's too fast. I'm gonna agree and also disagree with you. I like that latter point that you made with, you know, just challenging the setup of Sersha. But from what I'm seeing here from PRX at the very beginning of these rounds, these plays that they're making with Forsaken are very well thought out. You have Benkai and Jing right behind him to do a little bit of healing, and at the same time some flashing and fault lines. A lot of those entries that, you know, Forsaken was getting was off the back of a brilliant fault line that Benkai just threw out. And they're leaving Devi in the back line as the chamber to cover all those angles that they can't because he can be so mobile. I think this is PRX who have a very well thought out attack plan and are just responding mid-round even better. Okay, that also makes sense to me. Yeah. You know, we can agree to disagree and agree to agree.
Okay, let's do both. I don't know how that's gonna work, but they get onto the site right now on this eco round. Sersha, they need to find a pick here. They can't just plant the spike. They know this, so they're gonna send out Fox. He has the Blade Storm available, but on the other side of that, it's gonna be Forsaken.
They're gonna have to disperse. They're very afraid that that Benkai still has his Rolling Thunder. If they stay on the site, they will get besmirched. Yeah, they know this. That's why we're pushing so aggressive right now onto A main. Forsaken is his senses tingling. He's already spotted out Scary, and you want to deal with him first before anything else. The Aftershock actually separates Cruz from his teammate. Surf, again, only good on the 1 shot. Sushi Boys now left to try to push through this, but already Devi is on the case, chasing him down, and they're already starting to defuse. No need to use the ultimate, no need to use anything other than contact play, and that's going to be another round for PRX.
It's not planted for Sushi Boys, and Devi just does it better. Devi just does it better with the Sheriff to the dome of Sushi Boys. PRX is just on something else, man. I would really say Sersha gotta call a timeout. Should have come in a couple of rounds ago, because they need to discuss how the hell they're gonna deal with this play from Forsaken. He's so mechanically on point today. Spray control, he got that. First peaks, he's got that. Everything right now is just clicking for the side of PRX all across the map. This is definitely a PRX that has grown to such a large degree within the year that we've seen them. Ever since they changed rosters with Shiba, it feels like they've went into some sort of anti-gravity time chamber where they just train for a year and then just suddenly become so much better than everybody else. And that's Benkai getting the pick onto Fox. Sushi Boys, yeah, sure, he finds one. That's gonna be Jing. still a 4v4 though, as the spike does go down. Retake time.
Retake time. This ultimate for Mind Freak does give them good control onto Arcade. Cruz coming in for the big flank.
Oh.
But they're right across. He does spot him out. If he goes too fast into this, they will hear him. Nice little pinch to come out from him, but still a numbers discrepancy. He's about to explode. He gets spotted by Forsaken. Oh, the timing is so unfortunate for Cruz here. Forsaken. Oh, Sushi Boys. The lineup with the Molly. They're going to chase him down here. I don't think he has enough time to actually buy the round anymore. Yeah, they have plenty of time, but that was... Cruz just could not find the right timing and angle to go for that 2-for-1 punish.
Time?
Yeah.
Ooh, barely.
Yeah.
I think 1 second? Yeah. But you're absolutely right, Asarai. 100% agree with you. They just can't keep pace with Forsaken. Sersha is a team that loves to play slow. They love to make the game revolve around, you know, their own play. They like to assert their own gameplay, execute the way that they like. But Forsaken is having none of it. Forsaken is just like, you throw your utility or flashes at me. Nah, I'm still gonna get those kills. I'm still gonna push you. I don't care if I'm dazed. I trust in Benkai to flash out for me. I trust in Benkai to set me up with those really good fault lines. And how many times have they done it? And I'm also gonna trust in Divide to hold the back alongside Forsaken. And it works perfectly. They get a 9-3. They're outpacing Sersha. They're hitting them faster than Sersha can react. And they're currently just stunned up. Sersha have no idea how to handle this. Fortunately, they're switching over to the defensive side where they can play a little bit more reactive. Having said that though, Sersha, not exactly a team that likes to play reactive. They also like to play a little bit more aggressive on that defense.
Yeah.
But will they even be allowed to do that?
I don't think they will, because I feel like right now the change of sides will do very little to nothing to stop PRX's setups here. But again, that's why they went for the double duelist. They want to utilize Foxy's ability to frag a lot, and again, in conjunction with just the mobility of this, to try to match up against the speed at which PRX just do what they want to do. Right? I mean, they're hitting shots. Surf and Fox are 8 kills apiece, so there's something there. It's just, again, as you mentioned, there's just so much more that PRX and specifically Forsaken has really brought to the table. Even if Dubai is that top fragger, Forsaken, I think, is the one that has made the biggest impact in this Fracture map.
I agree. I think it's Forsaken making the pieces move. You know, it all revolves around him. He goes towards B side. He pushes so hard, and Device, you know, work in the back line just to be able to help them clean it up and just make life easier for whoever's pushing in front. Everything revolves around Forsaken, and with good reason, because he's hitting everything. And the shots that he doesn't hit, you know, Mind Freak is right there to pick it right back up, just like that, you know, solo site hold that Mind Freak pulled off a couple of rounds ago. But now we switch to the attacking side, and again, it's going to be the pistols. Forsaken, he lead the charge here as they go towards A. This is what I was talking about, Sersha. They want to pick off the back as well. They're going in hard. Sushi Boys getting that opening pick onto Vi. That's going to be a little bit crucial here as well as they work their way towards the site. But they'll have to be careful about behind them because there's 3 players from PRX pushing in.
Well, they've still gotten some control onto A here already. Devi, only good for, at least in terms of the utility, only good for countering out the lurk. But yeah, they're doing the same thing that PRX have done against them. It's all about the firefight, and now Forsaken left into the 1 versus 4. He's so incredibly low. He's gonna have to hit this with massive accuracy, if not perfect. And that's not gonna work out, is it? So Sersha, they bring back the pistol on that second.
Good pistol from Sersha. They fight right back. If you can play aggressive on the defense, we'll give you the taste of your own medicine, and that's exactly what they do. 9-4. Sersha cleanly take that pistol round here. Not really losing too much. Yeah, they drop a couple of players, but it was all as intended. Certainly you're going to drop a couple of players pushing in so aggressively like that, but it works out. They get the trades in their favor. They outmaneuver, they outpace Benkai, who is still setting up his flashes, and it all just falls in line here right after that. So 9-4 right now. And Sersha, they're going to be able to... They're actually going ahead with the Vandal bite very, very early on, hoping to hold that all the way up to the bonus round next time.
It's going to be very important that they do. Okay. All right, they're just going aggressive with the map control as well. That's going to condense the rest of PRX to go somewhere else, but I think PRX, they've already gotten through. You can see Forsaken moving his magic all the way through spawn. Sushi Boy's not going to expect this, but he's whipping the shots. Does get traded off, but that is not what he wanted to happen.
Yeah,
Oh,
Forsaken
no!
finding a little bit of trouble there, but Benkai is able to find Scary. Suddenly it's a 4v3. Heal does come in. Oh, and Jing has gotten a kill with a classic onto Fox. This is spelling disaster for Sersha. Win or not, it's already been expensive. And now they're actually going for the defuse here. Aftershock, sure, but they've gotten it to half. Can they stick it right after this? Sushi Boys finds another. Surf follows it up, and it's all up to Surf. Can he go ahead and defuse this spike here? It's planted half. He gets stunned. He's gonna try to fake it out once more. They're gonna double peek him, and from the side, Mindfree collects the round. 10-4. PRX steal a thrifty from Sersha.
Surf just didn't, like, he didn't know how far his opponents were. We knew that if he just, like, committed to that defuse, he would have halved it.
He would have gotten it.
He would have gotten it already because it was already halved, right? But he did not know. Look at how much afraid he was. Also, that kill onto Scary, he looked at the floor for like a split second. I don't know if he was like doing that pro thing where you spray at the floor or something, but he just got peeked out. He wasn't probably expecting somebody to challenge him as soon as...
It was like, did that happen? Did I just do that?
You saw that, right?
I did. I was like, okay, well.
That was kind of awkward.
Well, let's see. Okay, Sushi Boys, great shot onto the Vi. That's already one of the players that they require to hold the back. The anti-flank already dealt with here, but now it's going to be that 5v4 pushing in towards A. Mindfree getting the timing onto Fox, recovering up that rifle. Sushi Boys, what can he do with it? Absolutely nothing, as Mindfree somehow just removes the back lines, removes the side. Forsaken mowing down 2. He's gonna get a 3rd, and that's a triple kill here for Forsaken, making mincemeat of Sersha once more.
Hat trick. Oh my goodness.
There.
Yeah.
This is, you know, yeah, I agree. I have the same reaction. Yeah, you pick Fracture up against PRX and expect that they're maybe not too comfortable on it. Psych. This is probably the best PRX performance I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
They have been hiding this. This is a secret trap card they have been keeping away in their pockets.
Yeah, it's only a few times that we've seen it because other teams just do not want to play Fracture in general.
Yeah.
But because of how, again, the overall map bans have become, it's much more easier. There you go, Flinger Blaster for Forsaken. Quick little follow-up from Mindfree because he does get a pick off onto B main. Or rather, Dish here, though. Foxy has brought out the judge already. Disperses the 1 immediately. Peeks out, Jing into 1v1, but he gets baited out and shut down by the Vi. This leaves Scary and Surf to try to make things work. They do not want to lose this round. It's going to be a 12-4 if they do. Surf, he does have the showstopper, does not have any more satchels here, so he can't really jump into the side as quickly as he would want, but he can use this to try to help flush it out.
Okay, they have the showstopper, now might be used, and in fact it will. And Surf is going to try to go ahead and close that gap, looking for more. He's not going to find anyone, sure, but it's a crossfire here. Benkai and Scary. Sorry, Benkai and Jing be working hand in hand. Now it's all up to Surf, who is iced out. I don't think he's going to be able to get through this. The moment he steps on it, he makes noise. He's going to get stunned up, and he's going to be taken down. Perfect re-peek from Benkai, and PRX get match point. It's 12-4. Sersha was starting fairly strong, but they haven't gotten anything in a very, very long time.
That was weird. Nobody wants to fight a showstopper. So basically what Surf just did is he just basically corralled PRX to 2v1 his teammate while he was looking for the pick. Nobody from PRX wanted to fight the one with the heavy bazooka, so
yeah, great response. That was the perfect move from PRX. Leave the showstopper. We hear his footsteps. Kill the other guy, and then we'll deal with him later.
I don't know if that was intentional for Surf. I'm pretty sure he just wanted to get his value, but again, because he didn't have those double satchels of his, it was very all for naught. Oh, this is unfortunate. They've gotten the trade already, but the fight in B main. 2 from Scary and Surf. This equalizes the fight, actually somewhat slightly in the favor of Sersha here. Cruz is going to try to stop them. He's trying to go aggressive, but look at that Forsaken. He is a army knife, just slashing, hacking into the side itself. And once again, it's a 2 versus 2. Make that a 2 versus 1, with Surf not this time having the showstopper.
I don't know. Surf will be able to isolate 1v1, yeah. But Benkai, can he have something to say about it? Absolutely not. Benkai will force you to change your playstyle. and this is something that I think Sersha have struggled with in the past, as evidenced by their last 3 2-0, and even here in the first game of the series. But getting into it, Forsaken, he's already here towards spawn. They're already here, and Forsaken is just going to keep trying to go on this frenzy here. He's going to get shot from the back, but there, okay, the Vi is right behind him, going to be carried off by Scary. That's actually the spike plant dropped in a very, very awkward position. Fox coming in from the other side, and maybe, just maybe, PRX have overreached in this scenario.
Oh yeah, for sure. They just made the big mistake of that smoke being used against Forsaken there. Benkai gonna be right up on top, and now we're all left to Mindfreak in a 4 versus 1. He's very much out of his element here. Will get spotted by the blade, and now all of Sersha knows where you are. He does only have the classic, but if he can isolate some fights, this could work.
It's not going to happen this time, as the Fox is going to be able to take him down with a frenzy. It's a great start from Sersha on PRX's map pick. I like the idea, it was there. I do think that the spike may have been better in the hands of somebody who was going straight towards site. Don't know if this was a little bit of a misplay, but maybe they were just planning to push 3 together and then go all the way around the site. But the problem was with that strat is that even if they do win the fights there towards spawn, they do lose a little bit of timing on the spike plant itself. Yeah. So if you had the spike on somebody who was going onto the site, straight onto site, you can get it faster, you can position for post plants a little bit better, maybe a little bit fine tuning.
Yeah, that aggression from Surf really did save them, to be honest. Alrighty, Sushi Boys is just waiting around the corner here. The quick dash from Forsaken, but Foxy already looking to go for the counter engagement. Goes inside the smoke of his own teammate, gets spotted out by Mindfreak, and this is just trade for trade. You just see one coming in from heaven, but Cruz got that angle. And once again, PRX, we're left with Mindfreak in a 4 versus 1. This is Deja Vu, does have a smoke if he wants to use it. Maybe hide inside, but he has given away where he is.
Yeah, they know, and the judge is going to take him down very handily at 2-0 with Sersha. They're going to start this map off a lot better than they did in the last one. But gun round now for PRX, as they're all going to be able to afford the Vandals. Double shotgun now coming in, however, from Sersha. This could still be very, very dangerous. I know this is the gun. I know this is the bonus round here for Sersha, but those judges can always be a threat. You just gotta know where to put them. Here. A lot of times you find some success towards male, towards B heaven, even close upon to B. There's just a lot of plays that you can make with it, and it's still a very dangerous gun if you don't carefully identify where it is and you don't get the trade-off immediately.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very dangerous take here. That's why you see PRX, who normally we just see running amok, kind of play it very slow. I like the smoke on male. It allows him to get that access onto top mid and isolate some fights here. This will be the mission for Jing to make happen. He's going to probably look for some utility that he can break, which again makes everybody fear his presence and let him be known. While that is being said, no more pinch plays. Forsaken going to be playing very, very close. And again, Fox, he's just waiting for the opportunity to let it rip with the sheriff or with the judge, but he gets baited out. Good 4-for-1 trade though still. But Sersha, they're not finding the picks that they want to, and Defy was just waiting for a Cruz to go over aggressive, and he gets picked off himself.
Great communication there. Now they work towards heaven, towards B. They will leave the lurk in the form of Benkai, like you mentioned, and the lurk succeeds, gets one, draws the attention of the rotator, and now Mindfreak will get the pick up onto Sushi Boy. Surface left all alone, but he's too far removed from the situation. Might be able to catch, definitely hurt him. Should have hurt him.
Spike planted.
In fact, they do.
Oh, okay. Nah, he spots it.
Not too noise inside the smoke. So, well, it's all going to be about whether Surf can get an extra pick off or not. Really just making it a little bit more expensive. But they don't want to get close to a Spectre, man. Sersha is just going to be Surf is rather just going to be trying to get a little bit lucky here, trying to make a couple of shots happen. But overall, it's a great round for PRX. They do get one loss. The confidence should now start to be building yet again here. Surf, he's going to be able to get a double. Okay, that is way more expensive. That is way more expensive than they would have liked. Just when I said they shouldn't be going in against the Spectre in terms of close range, they still walk into his crosshair. And Surf gets a nice farewell dink before he goes down himself.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen like that. It wasn't part of the script.
Nope.
Yeah. I like how PRX handled the push here. That iteration of Forsaken going to the far end of the left side as he clears it out doesn't really give much lethality for the judge, right? You still do damage, but not as much as if you were just right in front of each other. So I really like that slight adjustment.
And if you shoot, you give up your position.
True. Also true, also true. So everybody from PRX will know.
Well, now the gun round for both teams is up. Forsaken is on the Guardian. And take note of this. And Devi is on the Spectre. This is because of the fact that they did lose a lot more than they would have liked. But Forsaken, he does not care. He just doesn't. He's going to pick up the Operator. However, Fox flashing himself through. But he's going to be taken down to 30 HP. The random spray does force him back. Mind Freak is too aware, but Scary wins the duel anyway. Paranoia comes out and Sushi Boys wins the duel on the other front. On both sides of the map, they do take success. And PRX are now left with 2 players standing.
That's Devi and Jing. There's a couple of members of Xia pretty injured. So if PRX can manage to find some of them, this will be very more palpable. Not really going to be case, is it? 25 seconds before the next heal. And we do have Foxy already looking at the counter here, at the angle of encounter for Devi. Can't really move through anything, but 30 seconds, he's got some time to wiggle for just a bit, but pretty soon he's gonna have to go somewhere, and I think it's gonna be B. But as you can see, Scary is almost there, but Devi not really biting anything. I think he's just gonna save the weapon for the moment.
Yeah, I can't blame him if he goes for the save. Their economy is pretty much in ruins right now, especially after they lost so many players.
10 seconds left.
If you ask me, though, they really should have just left Surf to live on that Spectre. They're chasing him down so hard. I know that was a confidence play, and I know they wanted to shut down their economy more, but I just don't think it was worth it to chase the Spectre so far down towards top mid and even within ropes itself. So that's something that they definitely have to think about. It cost them a lot, maybe even this round, and it forces them to eco. So a little bit of a cautionary tale for you frag chasers out there. Even professionals sometimes get a little bit bloodlusted.
Yeah, just their eyes going at bloodshot red, you know, you can...
Berserker rage.
Yeah, you can see their teeth expanding and turning into fangs, and then they're starting to foam at the mouth. Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe maybe they don't turn into vampires, but they're gonna have Jing up on the...
Okay.
I do like the fact that they have Jing on the raise here, and now he's gonna try to play close. Paint Shell does come in. Forces him to get a little bit lower. 68 HP onto Forsaken. They're gonna take ropes. They're gonna fall back now, going towards B. They force the rotator off, but what can they do? Cruz is here with a judge. Still a dangerous gun in this position, though. See if they can actually take him down as well as they get control over Heaven.
Yeah, they're using Devi because he does have that a rifle as the spear into the sight. They see out a lot of the utilities. They're just getting good amounts of information here. They're not even really committing to anything. Okay, now they know there's 3 people on B. Now they know. They've seen the nade, they've seen the stun, they've seen the paranoia. But it seems like PRX, they're willing to go for the encounter. They've just killed a bit of noise here. But look at the angle from Scary. He spots it out immediately. There's nothing really they can do. Devi's already out. That's the rifle down for PRX.
Yeah, it's a firing range for Scary. He takes 3 easy kills as they go in one by one. Trying to find the angle on him. And meanwhile, Mind Freak is here towards B main. Going to be brought down to 12. Can't land the shot. It's all up to Jing right now. He's the only one left standing. He's got a shorty. If he can get one. No, the judge prevails in the battle of the shotguns. And we're seeing 4-1. Xia looking this much better.
I mean, the judge is the Papa shotgun, you know? It's like Shorty's the baby shotgun.
I remember when Bucky was the Papa shotgun.
Oh, yeah. It's just the sub Papa now.
Yeah,
the sub Papa shotgun. Yeah.
30 seconds.
I want, because I think they're gonna end up nerfing the judge in the end at some point, if they haven't already lately. I haven't gotten to.
I guess it's. I think it's in a good spot right now. You still have to commit like more money than a regular Spectre.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
it's still fairly expensive. And,
yeah, exactly. At range, it's not really that deadly compared to like a rifle. So I think we're in a sweet spot.
Okay, Xia, he's got to hit the shot here. Goes a little wide, but he gets the target onto Benkai. Forsaken, he was elsewhere, but he gets picked off by Cruz still with that judge.
Kill my allies.
Res does come through. Mind Freak gonna try to back up his teammates. Surf, he looks to re-peek that angle. They do miss, and it's gonna allow them a little bit of time to get towards that A site. Here comes the null command, slowing them down at least by that much more. Surf misses that shot. No, he actually does get a tag, but brought down to 8 HP. Nice shot from Devi. Here comes the flash. Good flashing through. Jing, close range. He gets scary. Surf with the operator. Showstopper coming in. It's gonna land, and at the same time, he gets taken down. 3 kills for Surf. Cruz as well. Getting that take onto Benkai, but now it's all up to Devi. He's up to 32 HP, still clutchable, and he could still get on towards the site like this. Where is he gonna wall up? It's gonna be towards Heaven, as he does play for backside, heals himself up, and he's gonna get the spike planted down. Problem is, you got Fox who's right around the corner.
And he has an operator that he picked up. I don't think Forsaken had a rifle or something. So is he still gonna... Okay, he's still gonna try to go for the clutch, but he doesn't know. As he mentioned, Fox is already at the site itself. He jiggle peeks it. The timing was just so far off. He did not know. And again, I was wondering... I think he still had time to maybe pick up a rifle or something. But, yeah, no dice.
He did, because he went through vents.
Yeah, he went through Forsaken.
Yeah, there was in fact a gun available for him. I think it was a fine choice to go for the operator, considering he was low HP at the time, and that he did plan for B main, which was really, really good for him. The problem is he just didn't get the timing, and Surf just hit a couple of crazy shots right here, especially with that showstopper, getting one before he drops. But Sersha found another round. PRX should be on the brink of calling a timeout now. Yeah, and they do. They call it the timeout, and they're going to be able to get at least a little bit of time to think. What are they going to do? How they're going to address the Sersha defense? Because they're just not getting the right reads. They're getting picked off early. Their spread out approach to getting map control kind of just not paying off for them right now.
Yeah, as of the moment, it's it is looking pretty dire for PRX, but you have to also wonder about the ability of Sersha again to go aggressive on this defense. The reason why we don't see Surf, excuse me, on the Jet and on the Raze is the same reason why we're seeing this kind of composition for Sersha. It's all about that control. It's all about being able to use utility in favor of you to stop PRX's, onslaught, to stop their reign of terror during this attacking phase for PRX, and it has worked brilliantly for Sersha. Now the question now lies here, Elu, how much can they milk this cow, this defensive cow, in this first half before
I'm just
PRX get
imagining
their
a
defense?
cow with like a helmet and shield, and just like manning this castle.
Oh, good shot though.
Being very, very aggressive, even has an operator. This is very angry cow now, trying to Forsaken getting a nice one, can't adjust. Can't adjust onto Sushi Boys, and that's gonna be the showstopper, missing, going wide. Sushi Boys as well, he's gonna get that pickup onto Jing. Sushi Boys looking to re-aggress, going into the smoke. They might not expect him. There's only 2 players left standing here. It's Benkai and Devi. Had a couple of great moments in the last game. A lot of great series from them this tournament, but this might just be a little too much for the both of them. This time as they regroup, they rally towards the A.
They're making a lot of noise here already. As you can see, Foxy is already there. So unless they push on spawn here and go through B all the way from spawn, coming onto the A site would be a monumental mistake here for PRX. Already as well, you can see Sushi Boy is just about to hit the lurk. He spotted the back of one already, and that's Devi left to fend up for himself. Sushi Boy picks up a nice little 4K, and Sersha, this is a whole topsy-turvy. They're getting all the rounds right now.
They are 6-1. This is looking very uncomfortable for PRX. They were looking so dominant in map number 1, but it's looking like a complete Uno reverse guard here in map number 2 as just all of these rounds going to Sersha, they're looking so clean. But the funny thing about Sersha is they're not even doing anything weird. They're not doing anything crazy. They're just playing good. Playing good defense. They're playing good Valorant. And right now, it's more than enough to stop PRX in their tracks. They have another great entry, however, in the form of Jing as he does get into the site. Fox and Forsaken. Sorry, Fox rather getting taken down. Forsaken following it up. Operator in his hands on the attacking side. Now A side is completely clear. They can change their mind if they'd like to, but they have Mind Freak who's already used this from the shadows onto that side. Nice little flash. The paranoia comes out, doesn't get anyone. Jing with a triple kill. And this is what we were talking about, that Jing Forsaken connection. Two of the best, most individually skilled players in APAC. Now making a mark in this round here. Surf with 31 HP. They know exactly where he is. They're going to get up close. Devi's going to take him down. That's going to be the round here. Second round for PRX. Took long enough, but they eventually got there.
Yeah, double satchel from Jing just to get him as quickly as can on top ramps. Now, I know that for viewers already, they know that there's a lot of, like, let's say NA pros, EU pros that have done the double satchel just to get faster, you know, the setups and everything. But I haven't really seen anybody be able to do that as cleanly as Jing does in high intensity situations. So he uses that to a really incredibly good extent to kind of open stuff up. Also, funny thing that happened on that last one, did you see the two boom bots explode right in front of each other on inside the smoke using X-ray? Yeah, there was.
But, oh, okay, Surf getting the better of Forsaken. That's the operator down here. They left him on his own because they know he can get the pick, but somehow... What the hell? No way!
There's one more in front if he gets this.
No way! No
Jing.
way! No, Jing. Please, please,
That's
please.
illegal!
Jing. Okay.
Oh!
I know.
Base guy!
Okay. It's totally fine that Jing didn't get that kill because I was about to call the Valorant police.
Yeah, I would have dialed in and be like, hey, yo, you guys got to check this guy's PC. But no, Cruz is able to get the kill onto him, and to Defy, Bankai follows up, and it's going to be a 3-1 Scary. He's the only one left standing. This is a great looking round for PRX as they get a 1v3.
All right, Scary, always the bastion of hope, always the anchor, or the glue, the adhesive that brings Xerxia together. He's hearing that footsteps right in front of him. My Freak should be, yeah, okay, you deserve that for, you know, just making a lot of noise. Didn't know where Scary was coming from, to be honest, but yep. Nice isolation using the smoke. He's done it. All right, 1 versus 1. Very digestible. Goes for the immediate TP onto the site, and he will try to have that spike. I don't think Bankai knows it's a full defuse.
Way.
He's got to have to run for this, or else they're going to get the round, which they do. Bankai, he got ninja defuse, the one that keeps doing it. Well, take a taste of your own medicine, buddy.
I'm wondering where the camera was. Was it not? I didn't see. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, there was no... Okay, hold on. I don't see the camera just yet, but I can't believe it. Man, nerves of steel. Ice cold. Just sticks the defuse, not even halving it. What a play. There's the camera. I don't see it. No?
Camera... No, camera wasn't...
Oh, camera was on B main.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Ah, that's... Oof.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Just when I was about to say PRX get another round, he got taken away from them. Definitely like a thief in the night. But Jing, he wants to do it again. This time he's got an Opta fight, but he's not gonna push the envelope too much. He got away with it last time. He knows is him doing that play, that little maneuver right there. It's a limited use kind of card.
Yeah. I gotta say though, Scary, high IQ player. The way that he just isolated that fight bit by bit. You know, the mind freak punish was that a punish, but the follow-up just to separate Jing and Bankai was just a stroke of brilliance.
Oh, wow. And speaking of brilliant, the aim of Jing just absolutely not missing a beat here. Scary up on above will get taken down by Mind Freak as he emerges out of B main. Bankai cutting off the rotation. Should be able to... No! As the judge is able to clean him up there. Still a 2v3 winnable.
Rolling
for
Thunder.
the side of Xerxia. Yeah, you're right. The Rolling Thunder does come in, forces him away. Long rotation here coming from Mind Freak. Cruz definitely heard. Gonna taking him down. Now it's a 1v3 again. Fox with the operator might just choose to save it.
Yeah, it's the only logical option.
Is that what he says?
No, I was just thinking about like Spock, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you saying that because Fox is an emotionless cold killer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair
fair
enough,
fair
right?
play.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
say I would say the same thing. Fox is crazy. I really love how Fox has just been completely stepping up in the series, not just in lately. you know, even in the previous iterations of Sersho with, you know, Potifan, Fox was a guy who was always just kind of reliable. He's always there. You get the prize when you need him. But now he's really, truly, I'd say, leveled up. He's gone Super Saiyan. He's, you know, getting so many rounds for his team. I think every single member of Sersha has improved dramatically.
100% agree. And again, I tell you how I really do, am really fascinated with non-duelist players. Fox, I remember how his Sova clutching prowess was something that I was really, really intrigued by. Like, way better than what I saw with Devi way back then. I'm not sure if now if they're gonna have like a good matchup or something, but yeah. No more said than that. Cruz activated the Rolling Thunder a little bit too early. Look at how quickly the rest of Sersha have actually rotated for the mid side, but PRX, they're kind of just going about this. Scary's about to hit this this rotation from them, and he's just waiting to explode. Oh no.
Devi still hits it. He gets the better of Scary there, and he's gonna bring it to a 4v5. Now they'll be like, okay, we know where you are. They don't have a controller anymore. No more smokes to stop us from pushing in towards A, but it's looking like a split. I'm not 100% sure what they're trying to achieve here. Okay, they're gonna make a 4-1 split. They're gonna send Mind Freak on a lurk. Just have him throw out his smokes here. It's a little bit of a fake here as they go towards B. Yeah, it is a fake. They throw fake smokes towards B. And the rest of them are gonna come out of A.
No.
What the hell? Mind Freak wins that? Excuse me? Had no right here. And the showstopper coming in from Jink. He's absolutely not gonna hit that.
30 seconds left.
Blade does come out and stop it. Forsaken is there to do it instead to finish off the job. Now Cruz waiting in this corner with a shotgun. Mind Freak still wins it. Absolutely disgusting. How is he allowed to win those duels? Just driving by. The double peek comes in. Jing wins the round here, and PRX looks so much better.
Unfortunately for that kill on Cruz, he didn't time it correctly. I think he just scratched his face or something.
Did he?
He did. All right, check that second kill. I don't think we're gonna see the POV of Cruz there anymore. But look at that. The Blade suppressed them, and like before they got to after they got on Rafters, which would have meant that Foxy just could not get away from that. Ooh, double satchel here. Yeah, go.
I'm gonna check the stream.
It's gonna be like a couple of minutes.
But yeah, they go towards A here. Jing, and beautiful entry one more time here as Surf. He'll get the trade kill, and that's gonna be a showstopper. No connection. Devi will get the kill onto Fox, though. That's towards B. No information on where the spike is, though, so they'll have to make their moves independently. They get spotted out, actually, though. Scary. They know where he is. Right around here towards Pillar. Devi loses that duel.
Huge.
Spike gets dropped. That's massive as the lockdown does come in. Mind Freak from up on high. He's going to try to go and smoke himself out, but Surf is already right there from the back. Forsaken. He's got to get out. He makes it right at the last second for this 2v1. Benkai, nice prop up right there as he hits the shot onto Sushi Boys.
I mean, Benkai's not a Sage, but somehow he's actually getting kills through on top of the Sage wall.
Yeah, that's just how in sync they are, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of in sync, there was something out of sync with that one that Devi actually died holding the spike as he actually propped up the wall to let his teammates cross, which was kind of awkward. But regardless of PRX, like, you know how we talk about, which team was it? Boom Esports being really good at micro engagements, just their ability to think their ability to know what they have to do in these very little intervals. It feels like PRX are just one level ahead.
Yeah, I agree. Just how sudden their decision making is, and how good those decision making is within those fractions of seconds that they know what fight to take and how to rotate immediately off seeing just the tiniest piece of information. Just goes to show how advanced the level of thinking here on the PRX side is. Cell 7-5, we get that halftime pause. Now timeout is going to be called. This was 6-0 at some point that PRX just clawed their way back from, mind you.
And we were expecting Sersha to get definitely a lot more rounds on the defense, but somehow it just kind of got flung back. But this is still pretty workable for them. They have a very sizable squad that has a lot of setup potential. It is going to allow at least... a lot of this will be set up for Surf, though. We know that Scary has been doing a lot in hitting hitting sights, clutching out rounds. But Surf really has to be the pinch play here because he's the first contact against Jing and Forsaken, and a lot of the success for Sersha will definitely rest on his shoulders.
I agree. It's now going to be the attacking side here for Sersha. We'll see what they can do on this one as now the time starts to dwindle down. Get started with the second half. Jing leading the charge for his team, 10-9. Scary right behind him with the 11. And it's going to be a very, very, I'd say, straight up a hit that Sersha is going to bring to the table here. You already have Cruz setting up with that fault line. Going to go fault line flash probably straight to heaven. Meanwhile, PRX, they're happy to play for retake on it because they're going for a straight up B push.
Well, they're running it down already. They're looking for a bit of anything. Okay, the trap at least gives away that this is going to be that A rush for Sersha. They're not holding back. They're actually going to try to pincer in onto Benkai here, but they're going through the smoke. I don't think Mindfreak knows about this. Benkai now trying to let this pops a couple of shots. The Bai running for dear life as he spots out everybody in their own side. The topsy-turvy comes up, and Cruz spots out the lurk from Jing. It's going to be all down to Benkai to make waves happen. Not going to be happening. And now we're up into this weird spot. The Bai, he's got to have to hit the shot or else. He does, though.
Okay. Now the rest of the members here, the two members, Sersha coming in from spawn. He hears their footsteps. Devi, will be able to do it. Gets a good shot in, a lot of damage, but can't find the kill. Now Forsaken in a 1v2, has the Ghost, low HP on both of the members of Sersha. Still a very big chance that he can still clutch. There's a lot of time for him to wait it out. And Forsaken is patiently creeping his way up. Fox might be his first target here. Let's see if he can isolate them. Low HP onto Scary. He doesn't get the headshot. He does. Adjustment to the right, but can't land it. It could be Fox with a nice triple kill to clean out that round. And Sersha win again another pistol here. That's both pistols going to Sersha.
Yeah.
And surging their chances of winning this match forward.
That took way too long for Forsaken to deal with Scary there. All right, so if PRX can go for some out of sync pushes here, why can't we? I like that. I like that. It really opens stuff up because again, the smoke kind of not only separates Benkai from his teammate, it also allows access for Sersha on their own spawn much more cleanly, even through the pop shots. Because it aren't rifles, it's not really the most useful of things. Aggressive little Bai will net them the A site immediately. Surf making sure that he can get more control on the map. Scary, wonder if he's going to push through this because there's about two that will swing on him. Smoke's about to dissipate, but he is still waiting on the edges.
Great flash.
Oh, great flash indeed.
Benkai, he has the... Okay, Devi with a short. He's able to get at least one. Benkai with the Marshall. Try to make a couple of pot shots land, but Sushi Boys gets him through the wall. All up to Devi, who has Spectre in his hands. He's going to find out Fox, and this is already fairly expensive. Okay, not so much. They only lose two. Not too much to worry about. We certainly would have liked to keep it clean. 9-5 here at Sersha. They have gotten a 4-round lead. PRX now, they're ready to buy. They're ready to rock and roll as we do get ourselves deeper into the second half. Aserai, this is based, you know, the strat in the first pistol round. That's exactly what PRX actually tried to do, getting into the spawn already.
Yeah.
But this time it was Sersha who made it happen.
Yeah, it works much better for Sersha because they do have, in particular, the KO. To KO the double initiator to actually make it happen much faster, much better. All right, Devi, he already hears a lot of hullabaloo onto the B site. Surf already just charging right in. Nobody's going to be boosted right on top, and he clears up a lot of the site here already. The smoke doesn't stop him from crossing right through, as it seems like Sersha aren't really overcommitting here. They have left Surf to play by himself. I'm not sure if PRX will know about this, but they have put Forsaken as well as Devi to start scanning around the corners. They haven't made any noise. There's the 1v1, and Surf is on the faster mend. Spots out Devi, but gets back into the corner, and he might be able to make a lot more here because PRX, they've come into fight, but well, Surf came into play.
He's got 3 kills already. Surf looking for 4 kills as he does find another absolutely massive entry from Surf as he gets 4 straight kills all on his own, single-handedly shutting down PRX. Things are looking very dire here. We might be going to map number 3. We might be going to Icebox in a 1-to-1. Unless PRX can suddenly find it in themselves to dig deep and get these kills, get these rounds. Ace! That was what we were waiting for. Surf takes it. A well-deserved ace from Surf. We'll definitely take a look at the highlights. It wasn't the clutch, but stylish nonetheless. And we see the opening pick. That's one. The rest of it became history.
Oh
2,
my
3.
gosh.
Look at those tappy taps, man.
Yeah, and look at this flick.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, on the last dredges of his magazine too.
Yeah,
That
like,
gives
couple
yeah,
of
just
bullets left.
exactly. That gives Surf.
By the way, you were right.
yeah.
I did look at the clip, and Cruz just scratched his head, and then just as he put his hand down, that's when Mind Freak swung out.
Yes. This is why we're shotcasters, so we can see that live.
Those small details, man. Those small
Yeah.
details make a difference.
Exactly. Exactly.
You ever scratch your nose while you're holding an operator and somebody just kills you? That's the feel.
Definitely hasn't happened to me, but like since you're so focused, scratching something kind of takes you out of it, you know. So
Maybe you just don't notice you're scratching something.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And then
All
you
right.
just do it
Anyways,
anyway.
shotgun round for PRX because they got like 3 people on shotguns right about
Yeah.
now.
Well, they're looking to go for A here towards Sersha, towards PRX's hold on A. And Sersha will be, okay, sending Fox towards mid instead. Footsteps might give them the false sense of security, but it's a good read from the PRX side. So they're sort of going to be going divide and conquer, a little bit of a pinch and roll here towards that pick and roll. As Cruz gets a lovely entry, the Bucky comes into play. Cruz gets taken down here. Benkai, oh, he gets another one. Oh, he almost lands the third, but it's going to be Fox from the flank. He's going to be able to find one, and that should be a Fox in a 1v2 here. Mind Freak and Devi. Devi's on site all alone, has to wait for Mind Freak. Nades come out. Somehow Devi actually gets out. Enough time to regroup with his team. 12 seconds left. They will get the plant down, but he's planting it open. Might live to regret this. Tappy taps, and he's gonna land the first. Can't land the second one. And with 5 seconds left, he's just gonna try to stay alive here. Devi still does not have a weapon.
Well, at least his opponent is very low, but that don't matter, no, because Fox is here to keep clutching these rounds. Super expensive for Sersha, but they're 11-5, 2 more. You're looking at a good one here, but look at this highlight from Benkai. Nice readjustment of position. He really baited Surf onto where he was actually tuckered in. If he got that kill onto Sushi Boys, maybe we'll be looking at a different thrifty win round here for PRX, but that don't happen now.
Yeah, a couple of slipped away opportunities. Just like that double pick up on Heaven. Very risky for Fox to plant so open like that. But I guess he was afraid that somebody would swing him from the side with such little time. And Fox just exposing his body a little too much. PRX getting the advantage. Forsaken with the operator now. I think they're looking a little bit different, as for the first time in quite a while we see PRX with an early game lead.
This was the next thing to happen. Forsaken having that operator. I wonder if Mind Freak is going to get cleared out into the corner here, because Scary is about to throw a paranoia right in front. Regardless of, look at how that quick flick from Sushi Boys just make them the round to buy though. Picks a nice little 2-piece. Benkai now backing away. That Boombot is super aggressive, chases him down to the ends of the earth, but Jing at least will be able to close out the round, and PRX fight back.
They're deciding whether they want to go for the res. They decide against it. Now it's going to be an 11-6. They still have enough money to buy anyway. I think they can drop. Can they drop? Yeah, Jing should have enough to drop from Mind Freak right there, and there's going to be a round where they can fully buy up. It was a good idea, I think, to save the res, excuse me. And they have 3 ultimates now in this round, boosting their chances of actually getting back into this. Now, Search's side, they have the lockdown. They can't afford to play for a full execute here. How are they going to do it? Going to be smoke coming in towards that B main side. I think it came out just in the right time as the knife does come out. Lockdown already. They're going to send it through. Obviously, no way to really cancel it here. But look at the mid push. Forsaken, so far up. Cruz spots him out here. No refrag available. The fault line to dissuade more of that mid push here. The rest of the members of Searcha already onto that B site.
They're still going to try to go for this push because, again, Devi does have that res. Cruz valiantly holds the lurk and actually shuts down the Splash Brothers of PRX here. There was a risk to it, and they paid the price somewhat. It will be now going through Heaven, but there is so much setup here on the post plant for Sersha. It's going to be incredibly difficult to actually bring this back. And that's what we see. Sersha, they strike back and fast. You thought that you can 13-something us? We're going to 13-something you, too.
Yeah, well, PRX have already gotten 2 rounds ahead. Last game was a 13-4. Still a very, very convincing victory should it come to it. Because PRX right now, I don't think they have money. If you look at their money buy, their buy right now, yeah, it's crappy to say the least. They got 2 rifles, 3 shotguns. At least they have Forsaken on the Blade Storm. Forsaken's only at 7 kills. Definitely not looking very comfortable. And I say this a lot, Jet on Split, it's a little bit more difficult. It's not the most fun to play. I'd say it's quite difficult to play Jet on this map. So I'm not too surprised, but I'm definitely surprised that he's at the very bottom of the scoreboard, actually.
Yeah, well, he hasn't really found that groove that he was hoping for. There's a lot of delay tactics that Sersha have. But Forsaken, when he's got his blades, there's something that possesses him, man. The clutch genes, the clutch gods. He's worn it on a Sunday. But again, even if he gets this round, I don't think he's gonna be up for more. There's a lot, and Sersha have so much left in the chamber.
Yeah, they do, and great from the shadows there. It does give information, but look at this teleport here from Mindfreak, deciding to get closer. Try to take this off-angle battle, but it's a rotation coming in from Sersha. 2 versus 4, excuse me. Scary does give away his position. He's gonna smoke off the angle now. And oh, Mindfreak, a little bit haphazard there if you ask me. It's a 2v4, a little bit unnecessary to go for a push. Just play the numbers. I guess it's because they wanted to make up for the weapon differential that they do have. Now still, flank is coming in. Forsaken going the long way around. 2 players up from Heaven. Will they decide to wait for Forsaken? Looking like it's going to be a yes here. Great flash to come in. Doesn't really blind them, but dissuades them for a couple of seconds longer as it comes to flank play. It's gonna, oh, Forsaken misses that duel. Doesn't really come to play. Now, gonna be the... Oh, he sees his foot. That should be the round here. That should be the big victory up unless Benkai can pull off an absolutely heroic clutch. Up from on above, he sees one, sees the other one. Benkai's got it! He's got the adjustment, he's gotten 2 kills, one after the other. PRX, hang on, just when you think it was too little too late.
I honestly thought he was gonna drop down on Hell there just to, you know, frantically try to get the clutch, but he just collected himself. I love the push out there from Benkai. All right, let's just check out these highlights real quick. Man, that was, as you mentioned it, either that or they lose it and go to game number 3 with technically a reset 1-1. But look at how he isolates this fight. Get back into cover, already putting Scary way out of position and just punishes him already for that clutch. Now, PRX, they've got themselves this slight momentum. They've given themselves this breathing space, and they amplify that with a timeout.
Broke. They're so broke, though. They can afford 3 rifles, sure. But a majority of their, you know, high-impact ultimates, a lot of them came from that last round. They had the res a little bit earlier on. They had, you know, Forsaken on the Blade Storm last round. Now there's really not much in the tank that they can rely on. Obviously, from the shadows, it's a good tool, but not really a kind of piece of weaponry that you can bring. Not like the Tour de Force, you know, not like a Blade Storm, nothing like a Showstopper. So they will have to rely on the 3 people with the Vandals to really get those opening picks.
Well, that's the...
Okay, they can drop 1 more.
Yeah. Spectre on Jake. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst of things, especially because he is raised, after all.
No, he's gonna judge. Okay,
that's even better.
Yeah.
That goes there.
For an additional 200 creds, you get yourself the judge. Something that makes your opponents incredibly sad and angry.
And salty.
And salty. Yep.
I've gotten so much rage just when you know, obviously when you play judge and just sit in the corner. This is obviously pro level, so this is a completely different scenario.
Yeah.
But is it?
Yeah. Even if you're a pro, if you play the judge, you're not really a Valorant player.
Absolutely.
I'm kidding though. You know, to each your own. If you're that kind of person, then by all means. Oh, they broke the boom bot before it actually hits a tripwire. I wonder if that's gonna hit them in the back later if they start pushing into B site.
Yeah. Benkai, just his leg peeking out here. Be very, very careful about that, Benkai, as he does realize that challenging that angle might not be the best of decisions. Sushi Boys is on that operator after all. They're going to be gathering their forces here towards the PRX now. What are they going to do? Pop shot. I think it does ring out. Yeah, or not.
Well, you just got that bit of information. There you go. There's the push in from Surf already.
30
He's
seconds
cleared out a
left.
lot. I think his utility has managed to break through, but his teammates do fall all around him. Still, it is looking to be a very, very doable endeavor. The Vi is hoping to get the cross right now. Does get the kill. That's pretty huge. But the site is still taken, and Surf, he's not done just yet. He keeps pushing up. They've given Sushi Boys the operator here. This could really mess them up, but not this time. Whips the shot, picks up the rifle, but they're coming in everywhere. Look at Jing. He's brought the judge. It's not really going to do too much. He saves the operator instead, but they do get the round regardless.
Well, 12 to 8. 4 rounds is what separates them. Yes, I had to count with my finger. 4 rounds still to climb, but it's definitely going to be a hard slog still nonetheless, because if you look at the money of Searcher, they still have enough to buy. They have a lot in the tank here. I think one more is what they can afford before they're economically broke. And even then, the round loss bonus will start to creep in, that they will have a little bit more time and time again. So I'd say Search is still in a good spot, but PRX, they have to play absolutely flawless. They have to really outplay Sersha if they want to come out of this map with a victory. Forsaken now on the operator, he's decided to go ahead and play a little bit more passively, however. We're not seeing the Forsaken that we saw in game number 1. Surf wants to go straight in, but he gets a little bit too booped up high on the second satchel charge. Look at this, Mind Freak though, holding that corner. He was almost taken down, but Davia's got his back, and through the smoke, Scary finds Benkai. Jing will be able to find another one, and they all go into the blender. Fairly straightforward kills here. Scary going for the teleport play. Gets back into B main, now in a 1v3. Device got the angle, so does Forsaken.
Ooh,
Scary lands a shot. Brilliant shot. 30 HP, however, on him.
Well, they say know where he is, but it's not going to matter too much. Maybe he can run all the way through the A site, but I think, I don't know, regardless of it, yeah, you mentioned it, it is going to be just that 30 HP. He's trying to cut the noise, trying to make Forsaken and Mind Freak second guess themselves. You can see that they're getting a little bit more antsy. They're trying to back away, but you don't really want to over-rotate onto A just in case. Scary, no more shot step for him. So it's going to be this hit onto Mind Freak, but he's got the right crosshair placement. I think they spotted each other, and he's hit a beautiful shot. Tries to cross, gets away from Forsaken, and he's going to have time to TP. He can either commit to this or just cancel it. He's going to commit. Oh, that is diabolical. And Forsaken, I think he got baited. Now he's going to have to go all the way around if he knows that at least his opponent is 30 HP, maybe. But this is a very easily winnable round for Scary now.
Yeah, oh, it's gonna come down to timing. Oh, I think Scary saw him. Scary saw him. Forsaken's already lost this. There's just no chance. There's no chance. But Forsaken gets onto the side. Cloud bursts to half HP, taking a very, very big gamble here. Is he gonna stick it? Knows he could be coming in from heaven. He's aware of the possibility. No more Cloud bursts. Oh, sees him have it, tapping away. Only a head to work with. Oh, he's gonna try to stick. What's he really gonna do here? Oh, Scary
himself with that Omen. Of course, this time he is going to be playing that Viper, but I mean, I still feel like he can make it work. With all of that being said, PRX, they got themselves one of their favorite kind of standard compositions. It's all about the aggressive rush for them, and here they go immediately. Like you mentioned, Elu, Sersha got a lot of stopping power, somewhat stopping power with the wall, or with the smokes.
Yeah, they do, and now it's the back line that actually faltered. Benkai was the anti-flank. Now no more initiator, and they're already kind of vulnerable here as they don't get the ping, so that's going to be big here. Mind Freak gets one. And Surf wins the duel, even though it was a little bit awkward. And that's going to be Davi and Forsaken. Nice adjustment. 2 kills from Forsaken here in this 2v1. Pushes around the smoke. And Scary, he can't find Forsaken. Adjusts upward, and he gets it. 29 HP on the Scary, but Davi can't be too careless. Devi's gonna get that kill. PRX will take the pistol round.
Yeah, that was a sick flick from Forsaken, by the way. I don't know how many hours he's logged on to Aim Labs, but whew, that was a sick one. All right, This anti-flank from Mind Freak gives enough time so that they can get the trades. And check out this kill. Boom, boom. Oh, just lovely stuff from Forsaken there. Almost a clutch from Scary. If it maybe have followed up with the... maybe on the walls to kind of wall bang even further to the right, he would have been able to hit the Vi there. But obviously, since the Vi did hear the reload, knew it was going to be a free kill, and just got that trade as soon as he can get it.
Well, now again, it's A that they want to get into. 2 controllers to help slow him down. A lot of utility that they'll have to contend with. Now, Forsaken, who gets already dashing on in, will find the kill onto 1, but trades him out immediately. But the Vi Mind Freak, they're working perfectly hand in hand. Scary somehow still alive, and they haven't dealt with him. So he might be a little bit of a problem as he gets another one. Gets 3! Still Scary! Again and again. Now he's brought it to a 1v2. Shock Dart should do the trick. He actually finds it, but it's a 1v1. Now Benkai saves the round, but it was a very, very crucial misplay by PRX. They lose 4 on that.
Scary again. He doesn't even need proper weapons. He just needs to pick up something, and he'll be able to make that out of nothing. Such a beautiful interval here from Scary. How was he able to hit that other shot on Jing here? Look at that control on the spray, just massive coming in from Scary there. But yeah, it's a tad bit expensive, but it's a round regardless. But that will be forcing PRX to immediately go for their rifle round.
Yeah, they're gonna go for the straight up buy here. There's no more bonus round. And Surf is gonna go for an aggressive play here towards A. What's PRX gonna do? Their attacking side is the stuff of legends here towards Icebox. Can they find that success once more up against Sersha, who has also been a very storied Icebox team? This is one for the books for certain, as the first contact does not end with a kill. Mind Freak does cut off somebody here in mid. Fox was trying to get a little bit cheeky, and now it's brought to a 4v5. They have to deal with Surf as well, who's already crept up very, very close here towards A.
I wonder if they will know that Surf's actually there. Excuse me. He does still have all of his big utilities. Forsaken kind of feeling it in his bones, but that exit out. Jing able to punish quite quickly, though, as he does come up from Belt. Scary, or excuse me, Screws is gonna be inside the smoke, kind of waiting for a bit of that contact, bit of that noise. But interestingly enough, Jing will wait for his own teammate. Benkai, can he actually swing fast enough? No, he will not. Loses to Scary, and this will force the hand of PRX to start pushing in, but it seems like they're gonna be able to take the site.
And they do, with the Viper spit right on top of it. They want to secure the round. This actually might really work out for them. It's a 2v3. I think that's the save call. Yeah, they're not even going to go for it. They're just going to wait. PRX, they make the best out of a bad situation. They lose 4 in the last round. What do they do instead? They double up. They go ahead, they buy those Vandals and take out the round here. Another successful one here for PRX. Their attacking side looking that much better. Sersha, they will want to stem the bleeding. However, if they can keep both of their players alive, I think they can maybe still scrap together a buy upon the next one.
They might be able to. I mean,
Actually,
considering
no, they won't. No, it's too early. They didn't have enough kills. I don't think they can buy next round, even if they save 2.
Didn't spot it though. I think the Surf have his... Okay, he needs like 2 more charges there.
Enemy down.
Lots of things that PRX have been doing just to make a lot of noise towards mains, but they have left at least like Benkai and Mind Freak to always manage the lurk coming through, and it has given them a couple more rounds. I wonder how many more bodies Sersha will actually throw in tandem to get the kill against Mind Freak, because if they lose Mind Freak, that's a really huge again shift against PRX, because that's a smoker that they have, and Surf just glides through. It seems like it's Surf versus Forsaken and Jing. Oh, he bumps into the wall and actually will lose his life. The trade from the Vi will keep him safe. And speaking of the Vi, he does need 1 more charge to get his ultimate back up. Will they know? Yeah, they don't.
The flank comes in, but you get away with murder here as Sushi Boy gets 1, gets the res in, and now it's a 2v3. A site is completely open here. They're gonna go up on that boost just to make sure that nobody comes in from behind of them. They're gonna try to all peek together. I love this call from PRX. They use the wall just to make sure that they can clear the flank without losing anybody. And even if they do, they can go ahead and trade. So now they're gonna go ahead and try to go towards B. Make that long journey on.
Yeah, and they have plenty of time to actually go for B. So this rotation isn't really gonna make them sweat or anything. And it completely bypasses Sergio, who I think we're just looking for that A push. I wonder, yeah, Sushi Boy spots out the wall.
Left.
Does he know that that was a boosted wall to go back onto Belt, and that would just leave B site to PRX?
Planted.
Well,
No.
regardless now, yeah, they know.
And now they know as they make the rotation here towards the B site. They're coming from separate angles. One obviously from Snowman and the other one all the way in Garage. Got a little bit of time for this retake here, but and that smoke should at least give him a little bit of time to inch a little bit closer. Sushi
Player
Boys
standing.
is going to be identified even though he does get one. It's still a 2v1 scenario. Will now teleport up from above. This could be a very good play from Cruz, but Mind Freak spots him out. Barrel of the gun, I think, was peeking out just barely. Mind Freak spots him, and it's going to be a third kill for Mind Freak. 4-0. Sersha might consider a timeout after losing that one. Should come in maybe after this round.
Or, yeah, this one or maybe the next one.
Yeah.
They will have the blades up on Surf. Are they going to go for a complete charge out here? You know, all of the smokes that Sersha have, again, it is nice to have smokes. It does make any team second guess, but PRX, they're a team that's very convicted. They dedicate themselves to pushing through, and even through smokes like this, it really does absolutely nothing to stop them from coming right in.
Yeah, just walking through.
Exactly, because nobody's actually waiting at the across this wall to actually swing.
Well, now they have the Viper's Pit to help them control a little bit more. What are they going to do as they try to identify where that one player is? Will they push within the Viper's Pit? Not something I often recommend, especially on an anti-eco here, but Jing's a great kill onto Surf. Drops down, Forsaken finds Scary, and they're going to find a lot more kills with Forsaken on the blades. They even snuff out the flank, and Sushi Boys on the back with the tour de force will be forced away. Gets one kill. Sure, but now they know exactly where he is. Oh, he does get the connection, but he's only brought low. Forsaken will finish it off with a nice triple kill, and that's going to be the round for PRX yet again. 5-0, Asarai.
Yo, we gotta call out Jing or something. What is his favorite game when he was young? Is it Mario? Because he's just been Goomba stomping on these Sersha boys. Look at that. Just drops right in. Surprises
And it
Surf.
goes straight to his head. It's like that. I think that was actually, I'm not going to lie, I think that was actually luck, because his crosshair was nowhere near the head, and it still somehow
How dare you.
recoiled to the head.
How dare you? That was completely planned by Jing.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Jing, I believe in you. You're a fantastic player, but there's no chance you actually made that shot.
Yes. There's
Or who
nothing
knows,
that
maybe
Jing
Black.
can't do. Even recoil bows down to him.
Agree. But first kill already. Forsaken is removed after an eager peek at the start of the round here. It's scary. Spot out one, and they're, oh my god, Mind Freak just missing that shot, timing, and Scary off the ropes. He's able to find Davai, and all alone, Scary is just able to clean house here.
Enemy remaining.
By himself, by the way.
Wow.
All right, he's picking up a nice little 3
No
4
way.
piece. He's already okay. Never mind. I thought he was gonna get the ace. He deserves it. Oh my gosh,
That's
Scary.
disgusting. That is so disgusting. Let's take a look at the Scary just brought there. Wins one and holds out, has his crosshair placement good, and he gets the other kill on top of the ropes. It's just not right. That's just not right. Quick flick as well on the third, and he finishes in style. His cool guys just don't look at explosions. He blows up that last player through the wall. My god.
Exploding internally to how good Scary is. Oh my gosh. Just breaking everything that PRX may want to do. Forsaken, okay, I was kind of wondering, does Forsaken have a gun on him? Just was whiffing out with his pistol, but it's fine. He wanted to charge right through. Sersha here will have Cruz and Fox holding the first contact, the first encounter. Trying to at least pop shot through the wall. Will not find Forsaken through the thick of things. Forsaken does spot out the one tag, but he knows something else is going to be coming. He loses the Fox, and this might hamper the things that PRX want to do.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a big miss right there from Forsaken, but Surf, he's gonna go down at the hands of Devi. And Fox, who's right behind this corner, sees the barrel of his gun, can't get the wall bang, but Scary, he's working the flank yet again. Great recon to identify where they are, and the Hunter's Fury should find a kill. Yeah, it does get Devi. Not gonna get another tag though, but it's still a 2v2, winnable for either squad. But the long flank now coming in, Mindfreak looking for the long play, waiting for the right time here. He's gonna get up to C1, does find Scary all alone, will rejoin his team right now. Jing, we'll be able to spot him. Fox now brought the 1v1 here, 30 HP on him. Spike will go down, but that's the problem. Fox knows where Jing is, but he will have to drop down if he wants to contest.
Does he have an angle on Jing? No, I think Jing's
No
behind
chance.
the wall, right? So
Yeah,
if even if he drops down, yeah, Jinx knows about this. Goes in for the swing, and yeah, reacts in time. The damage though from Fox. Okay, all right, Fox. All right, Jing, we see you. But yeah, the damage onto Fox, from Fox rather, made me think that he could have actually gotten that clutch.
Yeah, I do think so as well. And actually, you know what? Even if Fox had maybe a couple of shock darts left, he probably would have gotten that. Just unfortunate that he wasn't really able to do it. Still, nice swing out from Jing as he wins the duel onto Fox. Even Fox with a good angle, he had good cover. Still, just the shot was that much better from Jing. Now it's a 1-6 here. Sersha, yeah, they got one round, but PRX are very much capable of resetting them. In fact, they have. Now Surf has the operator. Let's see how that works out for them as they do now push in. Will they spot the operator with the owl drone? I'm not so sure because they're going to use the owl drone to clear the smoke. Will it have enough range? Doesn't look like it. So Forsaken will have a path towards the site. Spots the operator. Nice adjustment. It's Benkai who gets it. Jing follows up, and that's going to be another dash in right here. Forsaken, he's going to take Surf. It's the cleanest execute you've ever seen. A Sushi Boys is only able to get one.
Surf, he got the second chance. Actually, maybe even the third chance for that, but misses the beat. I think he bypasses Benkai. Benkai is actually looking outside of the rotation now. Yeah, he did not spot out Scary here, but Scary, he's left on an island. If he does get the kill onto Benkai, that would just alert the rest of PRX where he is, which he does. He's going to start coming in through Belt, but obviously has no time left to try to manage his way through the rest of the people here. He's hitting some sick shots, but again, too little, too late. He's coming from the back, always the flank, but there's, again, no time on the clock.
7-1, things are starting to get out of hand, slipping away further and further from Search's reach. Not a comfortable place that they want to be in. Search are going to have to stack up those rounds if they want to be able to have a chance here, but that A execute was clean as a whistle. Don't lose a single body on it. But now, it's eco time here from Search. We're most likely going to see an 8-1 unless some heroics come into play. Now mid is looking like the target. Are we going to see the classic DK for Rex strat, or are we going to see him do it? A tailwind and dash up here onto the tube. Forsaken actually find the first entry. He spots one. With the ADS, he's going to line up that shot. Finds another one. Forsaken's got a double. Sees the pixel of a head. It's not enough. He tailwinds because he's got to back down. Oh. No bullets. And he hits the wall. Mind Freak now will get that kill onto Sushi Boys, though. It's a 1-for-3 exchange. Really working for PRX's side as they get the spike planted down.
Both players, remaining players of Sersha, will be going for the pincer play here. One kill onto Mind Freak. Scary still holding for his teammate. The double stack. But Benkai has actually come out for the swing. Spots out the one healthy player of Sersha. And Surf, he can make miracles happen, but with 11 HP, even he can't pull that off. Dude, I actually thought that Forsaken just teleported somewhere else.
Yeah, it looked like it, didn't he? But he just quickly flicked. Yeah, we'll take a look. Quick flick towards the wall immediately after he gets this kill. Oh, we didn't get to see it. It's okay. It was so fast, and because he was looking down, which looked like the inside of the tube.
It did. So I thought, like, wait, can you actually do that now? Nah.
He was still on top of it. But A execute is coming into play here. They look like they want to go fast. Surf has been spotted. I don't know if they can punish him. He's only got a Guardian, and yet again, Sersha is broke because they really wanted to get that last round. They forced a lot. Broke their own economy after going for that aggressive buy. Now 3 players here towards that A site because they have that Viper's Pit locked in on B. So they're hoping it's enough to stop them for now. It's a great kill from Surf to find Forsaken. Will they be able to punish him? Dashes on away. Jing doesn't take that much damage. And now they're going to be working their way towards that side. Great res here on the Forsaken.
No.
Mind Freak with the entry. Jing as well. And that's going to be a 3v5. It's 2 players still on site they have to deal with. Devi finds one. Tries to flick to the other. And it's Jing who cleans it up. Again, it's another masterful A take. As they have all their bases covered. Look how cleanly they do it, Asarai. They know exactly where to look, how to cover for their teammate. There is no stone left unturned on that execute.
Okay, so a couple of things. First and foremost, the reason why you couldn't see Scary starting to go for the fast lurk, which he has done for almost every single round that has happened previously, is because he didn't want to leave his Viper's Pit's cooldown just in, to dissipate, just in case that PRX went onto the B site. And also, speaking of Vipers, Mindfreak's wall, if you saw how he angled it right now on that mini-map, it's actually a little bit more different than what he puts it on the attacking side. Okay, we're gonna see Scary. Oh my god.
No one's on A. No one's on A. If he runs and starts to defuse, I dare say it. Nah, no time.
He's gonna get this kill, isn't he? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Another one.
I love the strat though, but the strat for PRX is just like, hey, Jing is Scary's on B. Let's just go.
Yeah. Okay. Just to finish off, you're talking about the strats, right? That wall made it so difficult for players on Sersha that were looking to go for the swing to actually spot out anything. Like what? From Cruz and Fox, they were literally put on that wall to kind of get blurted by it, and it really, I feel like it messed up what they wanted to try to do on the defensive end. That being said, yeah, the trade's not really going in their favor since the buy did have that res up for PRX.
Okay, they've put in Scary on A now. Let's see how that changes up things, because you're right, Scary has been on B the whole time. And the one time they go B, Scary killed all of them with a massive 4K. So but they do so much damage onto Scary. Scary hasn't even seen anyone. He'll have to give up the site. Well played from PRX. This is the pre-fires, the usage of utility. And that allows them, the Viper Spit on towards that A side. Sersha are gonna have to come into this blind.
Look at that huge flank coming in from Sushi Boy and teammate. Benkai's gonna have to do great in this one as he gets tagged heavily. The Viper's Pit kind of working against PRX right now as the numbers still full on the end of Sersha. Forsaken as well is gonna play a really weird game of whack-a-mole here. The buy good on the shot, but immediately refrag here by Sushi Boys, and it's turned topsy-turvy. It's doing very skirmish heavy, and somehow, yeah, there you go. Mindfreak's like, you can't beat me. Points at itself. Cool guy, 4K.
Definitely a cool guy move right there, because he gets a smooth 4K. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see it. I hope we get to see it on the replay, though, but it's already 10-1. And PRX on Icebox is something special. It's just, man, PRX is 100% king of Icebox. There is just no doubt about it. Any match in the future that any team wants to play against them, I just don't like their odds. I don't care who it is, but PRX are something to behold. They have such a strong grasp, strong understanding. And this timeout from Sersha, way too late. Way too late. They should have called it 5 rounds ago. And now it's 1-10. They have 1 round left in the half.
The thing is, even if they rotate Scary to A, right? I mean, if you think about it, there's not really a lot of angles that he can play effectively there, especially considering that all of the utility for PRX will be just thrown in one direction, towards Scary. And there's a lot of the positions where Scary would either be wallbang or flushed out by utility, compared to if he was on the B side. So, yes, he does get all those really good kills, but these are kills that don't really impact the game as much as you think it would, right? That 16 kills from him is at the tail ends of each and every round where PRX have already won.
Yeah, they're like exits. There was one very high impact round he had, but everything else, and they're kind of just scraps here. But quick flank. Now they've committed Benkai to the operator on the flank because they've had enough. They've had enough, but he still misses the shot here. The shot starts might kill him. Oh, I thought it would kill him for sure. Oh, what a shot right there onto Forsaken. That was a beautiful shot, but what does it matter right now? Absolutely insane. Sushi Boys with his shot, however, will trade it off. Benkai gets him in response. The double push now coming through from mid. They want to keep the pressure on here as they now take the A site. Jing signaling to his team, guys, A site completely clear, but Scary swings out and he makes it interesting at least a little bit longer. 2 versus 3. Devi will go for maybe the plan. He puts up the wall here. We'll have to deal with Surf, who's jiggling up from above. He's trying to get onto those ropes here. There's 2 players from the side of PRX are stalled out on the middle of the highway. And Surf, his identity has been found. His area has been found, rather. Scary swings out from the side. He gets out Benkai. And Devi, he's definitely trapped here. He's going to have to land some nutty shots if he wants to survive. Doubt is going to come. So many smokes. And that's going to be the paranoia to even force him back even more.
Wait, is this wall stopping him from actually planting the spike?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. It's a little bit too not forward enough.
Yeah.
So he had just either fight or rotate, but since there's no time...
It's 19 minutes. I don't know if you saw, but Scary is like above and beyond everybody else on his team right now. He's at 19. The person next to him, I think, is at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fox is at 8. Mind Freak, it's the battle of the Vipers. Yesterday we saw, I mean, a couple of days ago, you know, we saw the Killjoys with Eeyore and Wannafly just putting on a show for everybody. But now it's Scary and Mind Freak on the Vipers. My halftime pause, definitely something Sersha needs, but they're gonna need to take every minute, every second they can get to reset mentally from the trashing that they actually just received in the first half.
Well, they're gonna have to play absolutely perfect to almost absolutely perfect to make that happen, right? Because it's 2-10. There's Cruz is 1 kill. Yeah, you were talking about how Scary just hit the absolute peak of his performance right now, just outpacing, gunning almost every single player here, even on the PRX side. But Sersha, on the other hand, I don't know, man. We were just touting, or we were talking about how these are 2 teams that just do so well in Icebox. But we go again back to my point from when we have it, from when Fracture was. If you have a map big enough, PRX are just gonna shove it right in. I mean, their attacks.
Yeah, absolutely. I just have to point out, I just can't get over it, man. Scary is... I can't, I have no words. He's just a godlike player at this moment. There's just no one, I think, that can compare with him right now. We keep talking about Jing and Forsaken being some of the most high-level, high-mechanic player from Sersha, but Scary has the mechanics, but he also has the mind. He has such a great IQ for the game that is rarely ever seen. You usually get either great mechanics or a great intelligence for the game, but Scary has both.
I actually cannot wait to see what Scary does in the future, right? Because there's so much more I feel like he can do. This is probably one of his best tournaments that we've ever seen, and his evolution is awe-inspiring. All right, so wall has been used already by Devi to clear out mid. Nobody will be pushing in through this, but since Sushi Boy's actually boosted himself up, well, he will get flushed out, and this is going to be a full commitment onto the B site for either side. That seems like PRX is going to get a little bit late on the rotate here. Do get the swift kill onto Surf.
Forsaken opening up the round here. Now the retake truly does begin. Mind Freak will get another one through the smoke. Can Forsaken find him? Fox, oh, great adjustment there. Now 5v2, 2 players left, and it's going to be Benkai to easily clean things up. What an easy retake for PRX, and that should be the nail in the coffin, man. You lose that round, you're pretty much done and dusted. Sersha know this. They're probably going to force buy right after because it is desperation time here, but on Icebox, Sersha has just been schooled so far.
Well, this is the Icebox where Sersha used to be, but now it's PRX, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to Omarion. You know, Omarion actually had like, I think he made a tweet about Icebox, you know, the map itself.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna search it. I'm gonna send it to you later. Just a fun fact for you guys.
Okay.
I think it was a social media post about it. Anyway, it's a forced buy like we said it would be because Sersha, they just cannot give any more round. It's already 11-2. Losing the pistol like that is pretty much the nail in the coffin. But they got Jing from up close. He gets a great opening. That's the spike drop, so they have a line of sight on it. Jing, can he heal himself? No, he can't. Scary takes him down through the smoke. And it's Scary yet again to be keeping PRX at bay. The flank is being worked on right now by Forsaken. And he's only got a Sheriff in tow right now. Devi being thorough, checking every single corner. And now, after checking that, they know that Sersha can only be in one place. They're here towards yellow, but Forsaken gets caught off. And that should be at least a path to allow them to rotate. But what's PRX going to do? Are they going to push through this? Yes, they actually do. Devi goes for one. And they drop the spike again. And Mind Freak follows up with another one. The last two players are spotted out, but Fox wins his duel. Fox with another one, a quick double. And he's got the Owl Drone to tag up for Mind Freak. They know where he is. He has a Vandal in his hands. He's going to swing out anyway, and it's going to be Mind Freak. He can't do it. Sersha survived one round longer.
How long was Mind Freak going to keep putting up his wall there if they wanted to go for the fight? I thought that he would just drop it down as soon as... Because first and foremost, Forsaken's flank, there was like 3 people looking at him.
Yeah.
No one was
I think the wall
him.
needed to come down faster. You know, they should have pushed it on it. That might have been the better play here, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Sersha, at least they get another round here. It's still 11-3. It's Everest to climb up here in an icebox.
I'm thinking the canonical story of never mind. Okay, action first.
Oh
okay.
my God! Wait.
Remaining.
No. Okay,
Alright,
no. It's just the one kill. It's just the shorty kill.
Yeah, I thought for a second that it could have definitely been more. It was a really decent setup as well. There were 3 players right on it, but Sersha snuff it out the moment that there was a shorty player that comes in through, especially after Jing got that Vandal. I thought there could have been a chance for that round to be stolen away, but instead PRX, they're going to be happy to eco. It's an eco round anyway, and they have so many rounds. They're just going to happily try to get exit kills here.
Benkai now corralled into a corner. Okay, just picks up the 1K first. All right, so this is actually the best case scenario for Sersha considering what's happening, because at least they do have that 1 round buffer, that 1 round cushion, that if they can mount the set rounds here, it should disrupt PRX. But Forsaken, he's brought the operator to play. Although, I'm not sure where Sersha is actually going to be peeking out. If they try to go majority on B, he will not swing out against Forsaken here, but never mind, you're split up, so there could be an operator kill in just a matter of seconds.
Yeah. Well, 5v5 still, as now all of the guns are in play. They even have the operator onto Forsaken. Gonna play back there towards the backside here. Surf, he does lose his duel up against Jing. Scary, he's gonna get taken down. Forsaken, easy pickings from him, drops down. Can't get the shot. The tailwind out. He does manage to survive a little bit longer. Good paranoia as a fadeaway shot does come through. Owl Drone just to help it get a little bit more recon in, as Devi will find Fox. 2v5. This is going to be a difficult round as Forsaken cracks onto the dome of Sushi Boys. And Sersha, oh my God, Cruz is even getting sprayed through in this smoke right now. Desperate times, and that's going to be it. Jing is going to take this one. PRX resets Sersha, and it's going to be match point already. Desperate moments as they find at least a plant and only 1 kill. Sersha would have needed to get much more than this.
Yep.
Match point.
PRX don't over-rotate, and they leave Forsaken to hold the angle by himself. Look at how just... Yeah, those jiggle peaks spotted out by him. Easy. This one, easy as well. That leaves Cruz, the bottom fragger for this Sersha team, to try to make something happen. But again, when PRX are in this type of... are super in tune like this, it would be very impossible for him to disrupt their flow and maybe even try to clutch that 1 versus 4. I wonder... Okay, is this a wall boost? Okay. Super boost. Finds nothing on B main. So that gives crucial information here of what is to come to A.
Yeah, well, on towards the A site, there are so many PRX players here, and the flank is already coming in. Tailwind in through already, but Scary denies Forsaken. If there's anyone to do it, it's got to be Forsaken now. And it's got to be Scary, rather. Viper's Pit is stalling out for their time. Benkai still finding the pick onto Surf, and it keeps them at bay. Enough to force them back. Sersha will go for that massive reposition here and try to, test their luck here towards B.
There will be device utility to kind of stop that as they're coming right in. I'm not sure if he hears it. Scary, of course, will try to go for the lurk, but Ben Kai counters the timing. The Vi, is he really? Oh! Okay, he guesses correctly, but whiffs the shot. Knew that someone was going to be on the right first. Wants to go for that left or right to left swing. That guy still hits the shot onto Fox, and the timing on the smoke actually exposes him to the elements. 1 versus 2. Cruz now running for dear life, looking to punish Ben Kai as he activates the Hunter's Fury. And there you go. 1 versus 1. Controller versus controller. Cruz can try for the jiggle fake step like this.
Oh, he's gonna stick it. No way he sticks it, but Cruz wins it somehow. Okay, I thought he would get away with that, especially after the from the shadows that came in.
Yeah.
I thought it would have bought enough time for Mind Freak to get the full diffuse in, but just barely, because the snowman position was still had line of sight. Still, Sersha, they have one more round. They got one more round off, but they have so many if they want to come back and bring us to overtime.
He heard the swing out too.
Just got the dink.
Yeah. Did yeah? He had a phantom,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, he had a phantom, so he got the dink, but not the kill. Just phantom things, man.
Yeah. Here in Southeast Asia, we like our Vandals.
100%. I very scarcely ever see players using the the phantom, but
Yeah.
I like this change of pace here from Pace. Play aggressive here towards mid, but they got Scary, and Scary is Scary, so he's just gonna hit everything. Okay, Mind Freak with a good kill onto that pistol. They pick up one. Do you think that they have recovered the... No, they haven't recovered anything, but Mind Freak getting another? The Sheriff has just been so deadly for the side of Paper Rex. Now Sersha, what are they gonna do? They've gotten onto A, and that's an easy kill with a tour de force, getting a double one, and Benkai left alone with the judge.
Yeah, Sushi Boy's just kind of vibing. Get all these nice little frags. Ben Kai, unfortunately, his position was a one and done.
Spike planted.
Oh, he can actually pick up the rifle if need be. All right, never mind. So I was gonna say if he didn't pick up another rifle in the next couple of seconds, his judge would do just literally nothing. But he does. Needs to reload though. Not sure if he was hurt, but unless he will have that fighting force to go up against the opposition, they would have heard him at least jump down because of the drone.
No.
But it will just delay his peek out from A main even further.
Yeah, the player close to him, I think, was Fox, and he had the Aldrone out to him, so I don't think they could have heard him, maybe? I'm not 100% sure, but either way, Paper Rex still 6 rounds ahead. Scary with a nice, quite decent hold there up towards mid. Still have 6 rounds to climb back from, and Sushi Boy's feeling a lot more comfortable now. That's a good sign that your operator here, Sushi Boy's starting to hit those shots. He's definitely one of the players that I really think are stepping up. Considering everybody else, Cruz, Surf, they need to do a little bit better than this. It's Sushi Boys and Scary who are truly at the very top here. Forsaken, easiest kill of his life as he gets up from on top. They don't even expect him. Kenny Tailwind out. Yes, he does. Gets through. But Jing, who's supposed to back him up, they can't get him up. But it's going to be Divide to hold the line. He even has res. Can he go for the res? Looking like it might be a yes here as they double peek this long angle. Surf with the operator walled off, going for the res. Surf, can you do it? No! It's Forsaken with a triple kill, and Scary, he has been the hero for his team. He's gotten so many kills, 25 now, but can he do it?
In a position where he immediately gets that contact against Paper Rex. Paper Rex, double initiator, or double duelist with the buy being on the chamber. Nothing really out of the ordinary on either side.
Yeah, Mind Freak also up on that Viper. That should be something to be noted. We'll see how things go as we go into the pistol. It's A side that's looking like the target. Not exactly sure what that Viper wall is, actually. If you see that, it's a little bit awkward, isn't it? But we'll see how that plays out.
It's a bit too thin. It's very thin, actually.
Yeah, I'm thinking they just wanted to control A main early, but it clearly didn't really stop anybody. Forsaken, though, with a great entry. Benkai will follow up with another kill for himself, bringing us to a 4v3. Fox, Sushi, Surf. There are 3 players who have to retake, get Paper Rex onto this A side. Forsaken takes a couple of shots, is able to finally take down Sushi Boys. Now from the flank and from the side, Paper Rex are just winning their duels up until Fox is able to get one, but Forsaken with a quick triple taking PRX onto the pistol win.
And this is a smart play for PRX. Usually what you'd see teams do on the attacking side, and I think that's actually a mistake, is that they don't really get control of orange like this. Because if you're not going to be able to handle the flank on either like cave or bridge, it just kind of forces you back onto the site itself. It might work in some scenarios, but I'm really much better with that one because it gives you so many more options when you get that orange control. Because again, it just kind of reduces the vision that defenders would actually have as they're trying to retake their own site. Divide! Is that a collateral? Or is it two?
No, it's not. It's just quick 2 kills right there, pushing through, but Forsaken's ready for 2 of them his own. And it's up to Sushi Boys to get that clutch. Only with a pistol really in his hands. Just don't really favor his odds here. He's so far removed. He does have that Sheriff, but only he's got 2 bullets onto it. It's going to be a tough one here for Sushi Boys.
Yeah, there's a bajillion angles that he's going to have to clear out, and not enough bullet left in the chamber. Oh, wow. Chad dash from Forsaken.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. All right. Is he going to buy an operator on attack? Because he only had the pistol.
No, well, actually, that is something to consider. 6,200. I don't think he'll do it now because it's still the bonus round. So he might just stick on a Vandal and keep it in hopes of next round having enough. Because he does have enough for Bladestorm, I think. He should have Bladestorm next round.
Yeah.
If my memory serves me right.
Yeah, this is like the best possible thing you would want as a Jet. Oh, guys, I have so much money and have so many kills that I can either go rifle, operator, or blades. You tell me.
Yeah, there's just options available right now. And with that's going to seal the deal. He's going to use the Bladestorm. Really good idea to use it. They do get the tag onto Scary, dashing on in through. Oh, Forsaken with the entry. Almost hits that headshot, however, has to fall back. Going to be denied by Cruz as it now goes up. And the spike will be actually not planted here. Benkai will be deterred from doing it. Still a 2v4 though. Divide in the back lines. Flash will blind up Benkai for a second longer. But what is Benkai gonna do here? They have still Divide on the back lines though. They're just waiting for someone to push onto him. He's just covering his flank. But with that kill, Divide is gonna go down. Benkai gets 1, not gonna have the 180. Still a decent attempt, and they get 2 kills on the bonus round. A very, very good endeavor here for PRX.
Yeah, so that buy from Forsaken, he actually dropped it to a teammate. So he still used the money to purchase somewhat. Will not have the money anymore to go for the operator. And even though it might be a silly thing to have an operator on attack, Breeze in the hands of Forsaken, I think it's still going to be fine. But yeah, that was just me kind of hoping. I wanted to see an early sniper from these 2 teams. All right, Scary nearing his ultimate as well. He's still going to be playing on the A site, going to be pushing everything that he can here. But this is actually nice. I think first contact for PRX have almost always been the A site. And if they try to go for B, the triple stack for Sersha to kind of answer that.
Yeah. So let's see if the triple stack pays off. It looks like it's the right call here. Forsaken gonna get shot from up on above, and Sushi Boys will also, Surf will get that kill onto Benkai. So it's a quick entry now. A side is fairly open though. They're gonna see that nobody is here towards A. Jing towards mid might get cut off by Fox. In fact, will get shot in the foot, and that's enough to take him down. Scary though will be removed by Mind Freak, and that's all the way up towards the side. You get the plant down, sure, but there's still 4 members to find.
I don't think they're going to probably make this happen because there's just a lot of retake power for Sersha to use, and Divide gets flung out from his position as the molly comes through. A save might not be a bad idea, but it seems like Divide still wants to maybe hope for the challenge. He does have a nice little tag out there, but there's the lineup actually from Mind Freak. He's stopping them dead in their tracks, so all Divide really has to do is win the aim duel against multiple members of Sersha. Easily said, difficult to do, excuse me. And Sersha pick up another round.
Yeah, I really thought Divide almost had the line on that, just couldn't quite get a grasp on that crosshair placement. Still ends up with a decent round for PRX as they do get the plant on in. They have enough for a buy here, and Divide will have the Tour de Force ready. Probably using it this round instead of, yeah, he'll be dropping for a teammate and be using the Tour de Force himself. That's really the beauty of having the Jet and the Chamber on the same team. Like we said, Devi has been quite impactful on the chamber, so I'd like to see what he's going to be bringing to the table here. Mid control now coming on through, and nobody really on the side of Search to challenge.
Okay, a bit of a different style here for the rest of PRX. They wanted to see how far they can push up aggressive onto mid right now. But it seems like they're gonna aggressively swing towards B. There's the wall ready for Mindfreak. Nice little separation. Benkai, he will not spot the trap, so that will activate. Cruz out in the open though, but actually, never mind. There's a huge chunk of walls that is allowing him to keep himself safe, and Sushi Boys actually has that crossfire. Look at the punish coming around right now from Cruz, and this is very difficult for PRX just to kind of pierce into the site, especially when the wall
left the spike
from Scary has left them out in the open. And yeah, the spike's out there. They have to pick it up.
They forgot to collect it on their way out of the site, and now it's, oh, they have to commit towards B now. A little bit of a misplay from the side of PRX, and Surf gets a nice double kill, leaving us all into the hands of Devi. Be a full economic reset should he lose this, but the tour de force, good connection onto one.
Left.
Still has a couple more targets to find here. 3 bullets, 3 players on the other side. Gonna stop that knife. It's gonna be crucial here as he definitely wants to be using that tour de force instead of any pistol. Nice dash out, but it's a good shot from Cruz to trade him. That 3-way crossfire, you're just not getting through that no matter who you are. Sersha with the 3rd round on the board, they take the lead.
Yeah, Forsaken just not finding the angles that he wants. And all this delay tactics. Also, that blade from Cruz actually suppressed 4 of them, so they really couldn't set anything up for a good chunk of time. So that really messed up what PRX wanted to do. Even if Devi could hit a couple of these shots, it was very far from what he wanted to transpire. And yeah, you mentioned it already. Crossfire for days, and PRX, feeling the pressure, needs to handle a break. And the timeout has been called.
And I think the timeout has a lot to do with what they're going to do with their money. They have enough to buy on 3 of the players, but there is no tour de force. There is no Blade Storm, so a couple of the players will be worse for wear here. What is the decision? Might be to save, and if it is to save, I certainly wouldn't blame them. It's something that they should consider, especially since it's so early on in the half anyway. They can't afford to give up the 4-2, but for now, they will be... Okay, is that the game plan? Is that the game plan, as they do give the pings?
Probably. Okay. I'm curious to see how that'll go. I mean, they got... I don't know, man. It felt like they kind of missed the beat on that mid control and just started to default once again on B and A. And that really doesn't work since they can't really remove the utility. Devi, ooh, Surf's waiting.
Yeah, he gets that shot onto Mindfreak. Scary will get another one too, and this eco is not looking good for PRX. Jing doesn't manage to open up, but Surf with the operator is able to get him up. Last player left standing, and that's Forsaken with 1 bullet. It is a Vandal that he can recover. He does pick it up. A shot that's gonna ring through. They know where he is right now. He sees, okay. Not going to be alive for too long as they start to surround him. It's pretty much going to be the round for Searcha. But the buy round now coming in. And PRX, let's see what they're made of. They have enough to buy this time, even though last round was kind of scrappy. Devi will have to be on half. No, not going to be on half armor. I still have enough. It's Jing who's going to be on half armor. As the hero buy did come through last round. 4-2. They have lost a lot of rounds in succession here, PRX. A win here would be absolutely crucial, but look at the 4 stack here. Look at the 4 stack by Searcha. It means one thing. They're going to want to push in. They're going to want to take a fight. Hunter's Fury so early on, and Forsaken with a great entry. He lands the shot. ADS in, flashes, doesn't matter. And it's going to be through the flash that he finds Cruz. They're going to kill him off regardless here. And Fox, who desperately wants to peek on through. Fox, he gets Jing. He gets around the bend, pulls out a flash himself. He's going to try to keep his teammate alive. He's shooting his teammate just to kill him. I don't think that's going to work, but Forsaken yet again will find another. Fox trades. And from the corner, Fox has made miracles happen. Good flash to buy him some time. Fox, is he going to get a 3rd? No, Benkai does it instead. And in a 2v3, you got Scary and Sushi Boys working hand in hand. The rotation is long for Scary.
Scary will be swinging against Mindfreak here, but Sushi Boys Oh no, they're throwing everything in his general direction.
One
Mind Freak
player
hears the rotation, here's the footsteps, and once again, Scary is left on a clutch scenario here. And there was no tactics on that one. First thing, he just
planted.
absolutely blew up.
Yeah, nothing he could really do.
Reacted so well. Oof.
Yeah, Forsaken, it doesn't matter if he's flashed or not. He just has the reaction. Knows that after that flash, there could have been a peek. I like the idea from Sersha, sure, to challenge an aggressive play towards A. But what they did instead just worked out wonders for him. Benkai misses the shot with the operator. You got Devi to pick it up for him instead, 4-3. And PRX will close that gap, getting us to 1 round apart.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Ugh. I'm getting like elevated heart rate from how.
Yeah, the goosebumps are coming. This is one of those games. This is one of those we don't get these often, Asarai, but in a grand final like this one, man, certainly one of the ones for the books.
I gotta give, like, look at that. How can these guys be that good? Also, if viewers don't know, I believe Forsaken just actually hit his 18th birthday.
Ah, happy birthday.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday or the other day, but wow. Zoomer in.
Maybe if we go back 10 years, we'll get as good as he is. And unfortunately, that's just not gonna happen. Oh, ooh, big miss right there from Surf. I thought Forsaken was just hovering and just hanging out right above, but there's a Viper spit of his own. Now they go back towards A, but I think it's a little bit of a bait and switch. Might just go back. Right after the Seekers expire, do they commit or do they return? That's really gonna be the question here, as now the flash comes through. Fox make that flash play just down through the shoot. Really gonna flash up anyone that maybe force them to check their flank. And in fact, now they decide to go onto the site. Benkai does actually spot one. Now Devi close encounters. You don't really want the operator in a close angle like this, but Surf somehow still lands it. He gets another one. That's 2. And he's pulling out the classic. Gets a dink, but cannot get the kill to the 3 here as Cruz, Fox, and Sushi Boys try to work their magic from around the Viper spit. Sushi Boys finds 1, and he's able to isolate. Oh no, Fox. He's gonna get the kill instead onto Mind Freak, and Sersha reset PRX once more.
When it's Surf, you just don't, what's the word here? You don't counter him. You don't diss the man's quick scopes. Oh my gosh, it seems like his weapon is actually lagging behind him, but he's just hitting some nasty, nasty shots. All right, they really committed to touching mushrooms on A there. That's what I call Vipers.
Like right
Viper
beside
face
each
now.
other.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Oh. Towards mid, they want to attempt. It's gonna be Forsaken, who doesn't. Oh! What is he doing? What are they all doing? Oh wait, were they DC'd? They're not moving.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, this looks like
right.
a technical. This looked like a technical pause here. I think it's gonna be connectivity issues because I think they've already called the round, but we'll have to wait for the ruling, obviously by our referees, and see what is the actual call right now. Because Forsaken is just a little bit of a love tap.
Wow, an ace!
Wow, the best ace I've ever seen in my life. Historic moment. In the 10th round, courtesy of Forsaken. He's at 14 kills now.
Okay. Oh, this congrats to Forsaken. He's probably single-handedly won the game then for them already.
Yeah, actually, every round after this doesn't count.
Yeah. So congrats to PRX.
Congrats. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, somebody might actually take us seriously. All right.
Yeah, I'm very worried about that. No, it's not done. We're just going on a little bit of a technical pause. So apparently 9 players DC'd, I think.
No, it's round 9. That we're
Round 9. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Round 9. I thought he was saying around 9 players got DC'd.
Hold
Okay,
your
my bad.
horses there, Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spirit in my head just... I can't understand sometimes. I'm not much of a psychic.
Okay. Well, I hear voices in my head, you know. They talk to me. They understand.
Okay. I'm a little bit concerned now.
No reference taken? Okay.
Yeah.
Ask Raph. He'll know what it is.
Okay, I'll ask Raph later on. He's right here. Well, that is a nice house. Would you live in that house?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'd live in that house.
Yeah. Even though it's kind of beaten down, you know, there's still some probably rooms that are still well
I'll probably
maintained.
just stay on the first floor.
Yeah. You know what
It's probably haunted.
That's fine. I don't have like that mystical power that allows me to spot out the other world.
Yeah, parties wouldn't be very fun though, I think.
I mean, I think it would be.
With
You
the
know?
ghosts?
Yeah. Because isn't Breeze like what's the term of Spanish descent? So like at least the vibe of the island. So we have that Day of the Dead, was it, or what's it
Dia
in
de los
Spanish?
Muertos?
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Where you celebrate your dearly
Oh, so
departed,
like Soul
or Coco.
or Coco. Yeah, Coco. That's what I was thinking of actually, Coco.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be a little bit of a long technical pause, I think. So it's time to bust out the karaoke machine. Remember me.
We love to bust that karaoke machine.
We love to bust the karaoke. We're Filipinos, so
Yeah. I don't know if other Southeast Asians also love their karaoke as much as we
no,
do.
not as much as we do.
Not as much as we do.
No,
Yeah.
I think Southeast Asia they love karaoke. I've seen them across. I've seen Japan loves it, even though they're not in Southeast Asia. I've been to karaoke's in Japan.
Okay.
Korea also. So East
All right.
Asia, yeah. But Southeast Asia, I don't think as much as us.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Tash. She lives in Malaysia, so at least she can confirm that
I've been
to
to
us.
Singapore a lot,
Yeah.
and there's not a lot of KTV going on there, in my
alright.
experience.
Yeah. So for those who aren't Filipino and don't know, well, we are still fixing the technical pause, and we can't really talk about anything else. It is just like right in front of our eyes. We have karaoke rental machines here in in the Philippines. So
Yeah,
there's
you bring them to family parties.
yeah, there's literally a truck that brings a karaoke machine to your house party, and you use that
Yeah.
to sing. We even have a brand here that is like a portable karaoke machine.
Because karaoke here in this it's serious business, man. It's serious business. Doesn't matter if you can sing or not. Doesn't matter if it's 2 in the morning and your neighbors are complaining. You do it anyway.
Hey, those neighbors are gonna join us when they start hearing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not gonna say you're wrong.
Because
Apologies for the extended tactical timeout. We're confirming that we're going to roll back the round because there has been a DC at the beginning of it. So this was before, I think, Forsaken got that miracle ace. Woo!
yeah.
But we're bringing it back to 5-3 because there are some disconnections. I think we're going to go back and do it right now.
Yeah, I think they might need to. All right. So it seems like we are gonna just show our faces first before anything.
Yeah, in just a second as we're getting ready to go to it. But yeah, we're going to go back to our faces, I think, just about now. We start to roll back the round. So yeah, in this grand finals, we're taking a little bit of a breath here. It's always nice on Breeze. Just make sure you have that time to hang out.
All right. Yeah, we're just chilling. So
It's a couple of things that we're still sorting out in the back lines as well on the back end. Still got to work on a couple things. In the meantime, Master, I hope you've had your dinner because it's gonna be a long night
I think
in more ways than one.
yeah.
Especially for you.
Yes. Oh. Okay. No.
Oh, you got that now.
I was reacting to the one that was happening in front of me. Sorry, I did not
Okay.
react to what you were saying.
Right.
That's okay. We're not gonna go to break. That's not sad. It's actually a good thing because we don't want our
We're
viewers to
rolling
wait.
back.
Oh yeah.
I thought we were going to go back to our faces, but apparently we're going to go back to the game itself here as we go to the
we don't need
timeout.
to
We're-
roll back to our faces.
Wait, I
'Cause-
think the score is wrong. Isn't it Sersha on 5 and PRX on 3?
Don't let the production know. It's totally fine. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's
Right?
5-3 for Sersha.
Yeah, we'll clear that up. I'm sorry, guys. This is not the right score. It's Sersha 5 and PRX 3.
Yeah. Don't worry.
So-
The technical engineers will fix all of that. You know.
Yeah.
I have
Boys
no
in the
idea.
back with the magic.
Yes. I have no idea how all of this technical issues is fixed. But
I do. They have
What?
a guy.
So they have a goblin that just says, "What score do you want?" you have
Yeah,
right now
pretty-
for the round.
And then he just fixes the round for us. It's actually the
Yes.
little guy inside, the little goblin inside each and every one of the computers. And they kind of just have to bonk him and be like, hey, fix it. And then sometimes it takes him a while, sometimes it doesn't. This is one of those, it takes a while. Ah, there we go. We got the right score, up 5-3 for Sersha. And then PRX is obviously going to be on 3 as the operator now comes in.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering, because again, these kind of things, even though it does happen in, you know, yada, 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 the strategy or the push from PRX can't be the same, right? Because Sersha will just know what just happened.
Yeah.
And they'll
Well,
counter
there's
that.
not a lot to give away because in that round, Surf just, Forsaken just kind of went in with a Blade Storm and killed everyone.
True, true. All right, no need to go back to casters. Who needs casters anyways?
Yeah, who needs us? Just,
Yeah.
let's do something else. Let's go for dinner, guys. Get a break. Get a break in. Okay, the break's over. Time to take
take's
over. Yep. You're old. You know that's classic rock now?
Are you kidding me? Really? Oh no.
Yeah, because that was released like what, like more than 10-something years ago. It's technically decades. if you
Oh
think
my
about it.
gosh.
But anyway,
you're right.
we go back into the game, and it is 5-3. Sersha is in the lead, not very dominantly so. We are going to be seeing a little bit of a scrappy buy coming from PRX. We have the Blade Storm in the hands of Forsaken. This time he's not going to go through a main. He's going to go through... This is interesting here. They deploy the Viper Spit right towards A. And, okay, Forsaken is actually safe from that recon. I think it was theirs. Yeah, and now it's Forsaken and Devi coming in from the mid. Is able to cut up the rotation now. Somehow almost wins that duel. Fox gets the better of him. Now the flank is open, but okay, Mind Freak is going to get that kill, and that's massive because he has the spike. Now Fox is the only one left, and he's made enough noise to make them look that way. It's going to be the round here for the side of PRX. 5-4. It's not an ace, despite what the screen says.
Yeah. Basically the same thing still happened. All right, seems like there's still something happening here. I'm not sure what the hullabaloo is in that round, but all right, dissecting what just transpired there, Elu. Just Forsaken, you know, opening up sights, giving opportunity for Devi to get that nice little two-piece on the flank. And the rest of PRX just having an easier time to clear it out. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you have to have that technical pause come in. And just once more, sit back and relax. Apologies, we do have a couple of things to clear out. Not sure what's happening exactly, but we are waiting for just information on what's going on. In the meantime, Asarai, we were talking about classic rock, and how does it feel to know that the songs that we listened to growing up are classic rock now?
Awesome, because they're considered as classic rock. That means that
no,
they
yeah,
aged
okay.
nicely, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm actually surprised. I have met with like not really met, but I've interacted with a couple of the young ones, right? The newer players of Valorant and esports, and it seems like they know some of these songs, you know? Similar to
Yeah,
what
they
we
do.
had when with 80s.
Yeah, but that's because... Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But then we didn't really have... see, in the 80s, when you talk about like pop music, that's kind of like what everyone listened to, and it was very easy because there was like one avenue for music to get streamed on. You either listened on like MTV or the radio or whatever. But now it's like
Yeah.
you can listen to anything you want. It's so hard to have quote unquote classics.
Ah, okay, that's true. That's true. That's true. At the turn of the tide.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
world is moving at a very quick pace. Pretty soon, you and I, Asterai, will be
Heads
be
inside
retired.
inside a aquarium.
Jar. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Brain in a vat.
I mean, I wouldn't
Living
mind.
through electrical signals.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. You know, maybe if they can persevere.
If you could upload
okay.
your consciousness to the internet, would you do it?
Yeah, of course. You know,
But
like
it has
Johnny
to be
Depp did.
on, It has to be on Valorant or 4chan.
Oh my. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Can I plug myself out if I, can't take it enough? Can't take it enough
Okay.
anymore.
Yeah, sure. Why
All right,
not?
there you go. Thank you. That's sure. I'll do it. I'll give it a go.
I-
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to be?
you could be an actual agent.
Yeah, exactly. Who wouldn't want to be like Omen?
What would
or
your
Jet?
ability be? You would cringe the other people to death.
Oh yeah. So I'll throw like super lame dad jokes.
Your
Um,
cue would
I'll-
be like a pun.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So you thought that was punny? Well, I got a lot more in my arsenal here. You punkster. Oh, geez. Something like that.
And they'll be like, emotional damage.
I wonder if that's gonna be a thing still like 2 or 3 years from now.
Oh, no, probably not. Probably not.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Fair enough. Okay.
I-
So
well, yeah.
I was just gonna say there's still no updates on what is happening for this one, but we are just waiting for commands from the Overlord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a little bit of a waiting game. So I hope you guys are having a good day. And this is kind of the moment where we just have to sit back and relax and, talk and hang out for a moment. You and I in the audience, we get to know each other a little bit more. Asarai likes long walks on the beach,
Longboard walks on the beach.
longboard walks and pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. All of
Who
that-
sang
all
this
that good
again?
stuff. Do you like pina colada?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't remember the name of the singer of the band. Raph has got to know this, right?
Because Raph's old. Yeah.
He doesn't know it. No, he's not here.
It's Rupert Holmes. Is that really?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're still waiting for whatever's happening. So, in the meantime, guys, we are just sort of waiting for what is going on.
I like how even though the round hasn't started, there's this idle move, or not idle, but moving animation for the map. It just the beach, the sounds.
And the little crabs that kind of scuttle around.
Yeah. So here's a fun fact. Let me just double check this. So the art of recording sounds or doing sounds. Wow, nice observer.
He's playing. What do you call that game? You go through people's legs, like leapfrog or something.
That's over people. This
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I know, but it's under. There's a game like that, right, where you have to crawl underneath.
I actually don't know the name. Oh yeah, here we go. So, wait, I will actually double check the name now. There we go. So the term that is if you want to record sound or try to do sound. So how if you watch a movie, you think that Godzilla stomps the ground. You think that that's modulated or something, which it is. But the bass sound, the way that you record it, is called a Foley. So Foley. A Foley. Foley.
Okay, like
Yeah.
Mick Foley.
Yeah, something like that. So, if, for example, you know how a T-Rex, it crunches to the ground, and the way that they replicate that sound is they get what is it, like lettuce or something, and then you crunch it.
Yeah.
So they try to replicate what they think the sound would be. So that art of doing that is called Foley. Yeah, so
yeah.
so
Because
this-
I've always found those
Mhm.
interesting, like when you see the making of the movie.
Yeah.
And then you see these guys trying to make rain with a sheet of aluminum foil and whatever.
Yes. Absolutely that. So everything is visual, right? But the audio stuff as well is actually pretty interesting and intricate. So it's like that. You go into this acoustic treated room and start doing just mixing weird things together to make sounds happen. So you know how there's thunder when you twirl around a metal sheet, so something like that. You could also even try to record the sound itself out in the open, the desert or something. If you're gonna record maybe running or car moving, stuff like that.
Yeah, so
Just to
we're
kind of point it out.
Okay, we're getting actual confirmation now that we have to talk about it, and it's a bug that happened between round 9 and 10.
Yeah.
So they're asking us to say that there is a bug that happened, and that the, we have to clear up what is the ruling by the referees.
So that's gonna take a bit more time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. There is, imagine that for Valorant, right?
Is Ray Ray casting?
She is, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
Yes.
okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, we're going into a little bit of a short break, apparently. That's what we're being told. So we are gonna go back to our faces, I think, in just a quick second. But in the meantime, of course, stay tuned. We do have a lot more Valorant to get through, and a lot other way. It's still the grand finals. This is game number 4, and you're joining us here on Breeze. We're on a little bit of a technical pause here, so we're gonna bring it back to and just show you guys the outfits that we've selected for the day and maybe for the rest of the evening.
for today.
Yeah, today I'm wearing. You ever see those videos where there's kind of like, if you want to be like a Gucci model, wear an oversized shirt.
Oh yeah, and then you just roll up the sleeves or something. Yeah, I get you. All right, so we are gonna go show our faces real quick.
Yeah, Anyway, yeah, we're going to our faces. I'm not sure. I think my call is frozen.
Maybe mine as well. I'm not sure.
But now after refreshing it, it's. But anyway, so yeah, we're just exactly taking a look. We are investigating a bug that occurred after the rollback. Excuse me. And when we get back from it, we'll tell you the results of that that investigation that we have been making. Just have to make sure that all the competitive integrity is there and that nothing funky is going on. So when we get back to it, we're going to be continuing the grand finals, game number 4. Again, it's Saoirse versus none other than PRX here, with Saoirse being behind by 1 game as opposed to PRX's 2. Again, Illustrator and Asarai. We're going to go into a short break. When we return, we continue with the grand finals.
You think that I'm running in place? Y'all really testing my patience. Right before I blow up the spot, I had to get back to the basics. What if my talent is wasted? It's sick, but I'm lacking the placement. Thoughts as I rap in the basement, but my come up is legend, is greatness. I don't care now, it's pedal to the metal. I can never quit now, I will never settle. Puppet to the game, I'm pulling strings like Geppetto. We in the same game, but I'm on a different level. I passed it. Gotta keep grinding till I'm laid up in the casket. No fake round, but you feeling too plastic. Yeah, y'all feeling too plastic. They say my style crazy, but then it's straight jacket. Wow.
Why you still testing my patience? Trying to turn me into something I ain't trying to be. All the hate is a heavy rotation. You gon' lose yourself, quit testing me. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm lethal like Wesley, test me. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm lethal like Wesley, test me. Cause I'm lethal like Wesley, test me. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm lethal like Wesley, test me.
Yeah, guess I know no better. I ain't got no chill, so they call me a devil, I know. Look, I am just a man on a mission. If I want it, then I get it, I go. And if you're trying to test me a beast, you gon' need Liam Neeson. The chance that you taking is flagrant. You're testing your luck. If you think you make it out, then you're sadly mistaken. Careful what you putting your stake in, cause I ain't got no patience and no limitations. You trying to figure me out, and I know I don't make sense, but no one's there when you call like you're trapped in the Matrix. You need to take a break from it. I think you should take 6. Cause yes, I hold a throne and no one else can replace this. The pain will only go deeper the harder you chase it. I'm the greatest that you ever made. It's time that you face it. So tell me,
Why you still testing my patience? Trying to turn me into something I ain't trying to be. All the hate is a heavy rotation. You gon' lose yourself, quit testing me.
don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind.
my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley, test me. Don't make me lose my mind, don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley, test me. Cause I'm looking like Wesley, test me. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley, test me.
Yeah. The rise before the fall, the glide before the rule, the eyes that saw the soul, the cheer before the goal. I'm here to let you know. Yeah, I'm here to let you know. Yeah, I sky gaze over my taste. Like Peter, this is my space. I'm spacey, I'm crazy over breakbeats. Space gazing in my safe haven. I make statements that embrace waking. Awaken, I'm woke. Taking the road to pull you ashore. The celestial scope. The stars explore in your inner. The starts at the core. Inner space and more. Your body's a planet for sure. Nurture it with the words I've written. Scribe like highlights. Flying saucer. Supply the order, it's the author. Walking on air. Walking on water. Blending between borders to let you know. This is here to support you. The blend. 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 Yeah, yeah. Second verse after the first. Take control with words, roll reverse, the rebirth of verb from inside out, outside in. We control the earth frequency. The heart of the world beats in me. It beats on beats as we breathe deep. Oxygen from trees feed. Gift in our gift. This right here, proof we exist. Mind state is gravity, the way you uplift. Across seas swift, water quench thirst. There's a shift. Set sail like shit to find other lands. The motherland, sun is planned. With the words I'm writing, I'm fertilizing the earth to rising, realizing global.
Yeah. So, you there, Elu? Is it working now? All right. So, while Elo is figuring stuff out, we do not have a ruling just yet, guys, about what has been happening with that particular round. We want to make sure that everything is up to code, and tournament organizers themselves are still contemplating of what is to transpire there. So we're still gonna have to take just chill out before we resume the match.
So what's your yeah, we're just gonna have to relax and sort of figure out what's going on. No official word just yet, but
yeah,
I do want to ask, what is your emergency go-to food if you're like hungry and you're in a long broadcast? This isn't the commercial or anything, I'm just really asking. What do you go for? Because I have these like,
I actually thought that was something else.
it's wafer sticks.
Ah,
They're low calorie.
Okay.
And they're yummy.
Well, I just got a quick bite of like potato chips. I know that they're like high calorie, but they were the only thing I could really grab that was gonna be easy to bite. But if it's like a quick snack just to finish off the day,
ooh,
I do like just like eat a spoon of peanut butter, chunky peanut butter. All right, we're gonna be resuming. No rollbacks, no nothing. We're good.
Okay, well,
Thankfully.
yeah, I think it would the round would have. Okay, well, I don't know what we're allowed to say just yet, so we'll just let the game play on. 5-4, and PRX are now clawing back, coming back from this one as it is gonna be a bye round here for PRX. They do have the tour de force for the bye after what was a really good round last time, but they already have a quick flank coming in. Nobody is watching their flank already, so look at this Scary. He's already pushing up alongside Fox.
Yeah, Mindfreak is about to actually hit that one, though. So let's see if Scary is deadly enough to actually work it. But this is going to be a 2 versus 1. Nice little flash setup. We see one hit already for Forsaken.
Spike down
And this should be that. Oh, never mind, though. Jing and Forsaken actually still fighting inside the site itself, but they are getting pincered in from multiple angles. And the operator from Sushi Boys takes down Forsaken. We're all left on to Jing. Let's see if the particle child here, the particle player, will enlighten PRX.
Yeah, just one of the... Okay, he's fully flashed. He's flashed to bits. There's just no way, and Fox is going to get that kill. 3 big kills from Fox right there, and the quick flank really working out here. And this is one of the problems for the PRX side. Didn't really have an anti-flank. I'm surprised they didn't leave like a, you know, a trap just to slow them down a little bit, to give them information, because that was basically a free kill after that flash from Fox towards the back side. I mean, towards Cave. And anyway, it was 6-4. Yeah, let's take another look at it. This was a free kill, and the fact that they got that follow-up onto Devi as well, just so difficult to deal with right now. Sushi Boy is also getting an easy kill. I just looked a little bit off. I'm not sure if it had anything to do with the timeout that we just witnessed. But they will have to get into the momentum of things, so there's still another buy here for PRX. 6-4, and it's mid-presence yet again that is now being shown by Search as they flash through. Viper smoke is going to be the Trailblazer deployed as well. They do spot Fox, and Surf gets a pick up onto Forsaken, so now they've already gotten a significant sizable advantage. Can they capitalize on mid as the Seekers come out? They're going to be finding anything, but Fox does. Benkai as well as Jing. Going to be able to get one apiece, and Fox and Surf will clean up this round. Mindfreak left standing all alone.
There's a big lurk coming already from Fox, so Mindfreak gonna have to make something happen in maybe a couple of seconds now. Spots out the first. Can he react quickly onto Surf? Yes, he does. Does he know about the looming backstab that comes out from Fox here? He's still looking right in front of him. He does have his wall. Maybe could separate the spike, but again, Fox he's already tucked himself all the way on window. I think Mindfreak, he's kind of feeling the lurk to come through. That's why he's taking this slower angle, this going around way. And now he knows. Oh, that is just discouraging from Fox here. He's not going to know about this, but they're not looking at each other at all.
Yeah, they're not. And that flash actually will give a false sense of security to Fox, because didn't give him the sound cue that he wanted. Will pull out his rifle, but Fox is putting it up in just the right amount of time here. Time was very low, in fact. Now with 30 HP, Fox will still manage to survive. Searcha gets at least 7-5, and it's Fox who is truly stepping up in this game. He's 14-5. Still a lot ahead of everybody else on the server. But PRX are getting caught off guard time and time again by these aggressive pushes on the Search squad.
Wonder how Fox kind of, or rather, Mindfreak kind of read that situation. He saw the flash. Didn't he see the flash go through cannon though? So why was he expecting his opponent to actually be on the A side, if ever? It's kind of interesting. Yeah. All right. Still, Surf gonna be holding the first swing here. He's been hitting some incredible shots this entire series. Being able to replicate that again is definitely a one-up. Benkai gonna get caught out in the open, but actually still gets back into cover as Scary's flank, or Scary's lurk, does absolutely nothing to actually catch him off there. Surf still at the very close cross. I think they were waiting for maybe somebody to actually shoot the eye and be afraid of it, but PRX, they're cutting a lot of noise. Look at how Searcha, they're rotated all the way onto B. They're kind of feeling it now. And if they start pushing in like this, they will be able to catch a lot of players. Oh no.
Oh no, that's a miss from Forsaken. He needed to get that kill, but he doesn't miss the second one. Hunter's Fury takes care of Sushi Boys, and Forsaken gets a nice double. catching Scary as he pushes through the smoke, all up to Fox. He's been an amazing player, but 5 kills might be a little too much. Forsaken dashes out, sees the head of
30
Mind
seconds
Freak.
left.
Try to take that fight, and he's gonna do actually. Oh my God, he gets 2 still. That's a good couple of kills here before he does drop. And it's a nice sayonara to make that a 7-5.
Switching sides.
I actually thought that was going to be a round for Sersha. They had the rotations already. They had everything that was definitely needed for them to win that round, but nobody just batted an eyelash on Forsaken. They didn't know that Forsaken was going to be willing to
30
just
seconds left.
aggress through.
Seven to 5. And it is halftime now. This is Sersha in a very, very good chance to get us to game number 5. And I think Asarai might have had dropped out a little bit, so I'm going to be taking care of that for a second here. Do have a little bit of a clarification here on what exactly happened. I'm not sure if I can say, okay, we can't say it just now. So the exact bug that occurred is on the rollback on round number 9. Both Vipers used ultimate going into round 10. The team noticed that they still have ult, and the resolution from tournament organizer and from Riot is that they used the ult in the base before going into round number 10 because of the bug. So that was the bug, and that was the resolution. Just so you guys know, again, I'm going to repeat it. The exact bug is on rollback 9. Both Vipers used their ultimate. And then going into round number 10, the teams noticed that they still have the ult. And the resolution from TO and Riot is that they had to use the ult in the base going into round number 10 because of the bug. So that's what we're going to go with. That's just so you guys all know what was happening. Now, as we go into the halftime pause and we sort of slow down the pace here, Forsaken now doing a little bit better on the Jet. It's 13 and 9. Devi is on the 12 and 9 as well. Fox is, however, going above and beyond for his team, 16 and 6. Funnily enough, it's Fox who's really the only player on his team who's got the positive KD. Everybody else still kind of far away. Scary, surprisingly, he's at the bottom with 3 and 10 after a great couple of performances in the first couple of games.
Yeah, well, he's been isolated a lot as well, right? So it's either Scary's alone and gets overwhelmed too early, which technically was, I think, what we wanted to see on our end, but on paper, at least, again, or rather in practice against PRX, it just did not work out. Speaking of PRX, Forsaken is just going for the one-man RB once more. Scary hits a nice little shot. Forsaken smokes himself out. And how does he not take any damage from that incursion? Hey, look at that. He's still 100 HP.
Yeah, really, really good stuff here from Forsaken. He's going to get caught off getting a little bit too antsy. Fox does take a lot of damage. He's down at 25. Surf is low as well. And the pinch now does begin coming in from mid. Benkai does have a little bit of a line of sight there just to make sure they don't get in behind them. But it's the A site that has been selected by Fox. He is very, very low. I think, yeah, Devi probably hears him. Not 100% right now. Not really getting that confirmation. But they might know it's a fake here. As Mind Freak, yeah, I was going to spot out Scary. That's a spike to be dropped. Devi fighting Fox. Now it's a 2v1. They know where the spike is. And so it's all up to Surf with 14 HP.
Well, just one bullet. That's all it takes. Does
30 seconds
Benkai
left.
have a
Spike
shock dart?
planted.
No, he does not. Yeah, Surf here is in danger territory in terms of his health. And they're just waiting for... He's just waiting for that backup. Yeah, so it's much better. You still don't know how Surf is going to be able to go through this. It also allows them to... Ooh, he's just dancing through the recon dart. Loving this movement from Surf. But again, he is just managing with very little to work with. And that will not be enough. PRX claim themselves the second pistol.
Yeah, that's going to really help them get to the 7-7 scoreline that they want. They're going to get closer to the tie. And, you know, by all means, this is PRX finding footing in this game. They look very, very shaken, very, very confused in the first couple of rounds. But now that they're kind of, you know, hitting their shots, making the right read. And I think now that they're on the defensive side, they're probably going to feel that much more comfortable. I know this is an attacking-sided map by the nature of it. But PRX has shown that on the defensive side, I think that's where they're truly more comfortable. You see Forsaken pushing in, getting kills almost every time. That's what happened in game number 1. I wouldn't be surprised to see more of the same here in game number 4. Oh, Forsaken, he slipped through.
He could actually swing into the crosshairs here of Foxy. Yeah, there's that force buy once again. They're very much known for this. Jing kind of overcommitted to that. He spotted so many people. Anyways, opportunistic very much for PRX. They do get the punish onto Forsaken there. They take quite a bit of damage, but as the dust settles, as we take a moment to breathe, it seems like Xerxia are the ones to get the one up. Benkai, this is very dangerous, but his risk actually merits a reward as he does drop that spike. His teammate will be coming in from lower mid there. I think they were able to actually save that up or pick that up, the spike. Yeah, and they're just going to run straight for the B site. This lurk from Mindfreak. He needs to know Fox is actually also lurking to kind of counter him out, and there it is. Now Sushi Boys, he's alone. He's kind of stuck.
Yeah, it's tough here. And Benkai, he's got that recon. So Sushi Boys, I like the plan. He's going for a pick. He knows he got to play a little bit more aggressive here. And he's got the teleport to get back onto the site if he can get that pick. But look at this, the timing might work for him. He finds Benkai right now. And Mindfreak right there, what does he do? He does try to go straight onto the site itself. And the spike is actually planted for him. I don't think he can get it to half. No! Mindfreak will take a loss on that one. It's Sushi Boy claims that, and it's going to be the 8-6. Xerxia take the lead, stealing away around off the back of a force line.
Very smart from Sushi Boys there. He had to risk it so that he's not going to get contained by the 2. And his read actually paid off because PRX played to go for the double swing rather than Mindfreak still pinching in from B main. It allowed Sushi Boys to actually get and wrap around where this angle is perfect for him to punish for that post plant. Lovely, lovely stuff. All right, we'll see how this goes. The force buy for Xerxia actually netting them such a big swing of momentum. You can see PRX, even Forsaken doesn't even buy up into the Sheriff. That's how broke they are. They would really love to go for the full buy coming into the next round. Surf, though, slowly creeping up, building map control here. But they know some of the forces of PRX, actually all the forces of PRX are actually on the A site. Hopefully, this is where Xerxia pushes for them. But there, lots of pings from Xerxia here. They know that something's up.
Yeah, I think they look like they might want to make a beeline towards Halls, but they're sending Fox on a little bit of a reconnaissance mission towards B, and they're going to get the signal that it's all clear. So the jig is up. They know that it's a full stack right now, but oh man, the shots don't connect for Benkai. He does get a little bit of damage, and the jig is up. They know it's a full stack here towards A. The tailwind does come through just to help get a couple more kills. But Forsaken,
30 seconds left.
probably going to be giving this round up here. Surf gets him from up on a... No, it's the Vi who actually dies here, but Surf gets another one. More charges for the Blade Storm, and that should be the last one. Nice tappy tap. So the third kill comes in through, and they're going to get a flawless round here on the anti-eco for Surf.
Surf's a mad boy, mad lad. Just so clean with all of the hits that he's actually brought to the table here.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, still advantage Xerxia. PRX will have the buy now. But it took him a while to actually get here. It took them a very long time. The Xerxia really getting all of these advantages on the attack. And come what may, look at how much they're nearing into big utility territory. Or big ultimate
and that's
territory.
the operator.
Yeah.
Forsaken with a close range. Oh my god, he's fully blind. That's the operator removed. They just want to hit the site straight up. Jing is going to get that on Scary, but he's gone from the Guardian of Cruise as well. And Devi, he does get the timing onto one, but Surf is still continuing on this warpath that he has laid down towards that site. And Benkai will be throwing his utility in hopes of maybe landing onto somebody. The HP damage is coming, sure, but so are the Seekers. You have Devi, who is now working his way here towards mid doors. towards Garage. They ping onto one. It's a great usage of the recon, the utility to find Surf. Now they brought it to a 2v2. A hope, a chance, and some lifeline now given to the side of PRX for this retake in this night 6. But it's a good flashbang now. Benkai jiggling around this corner. He's out in the open. He's able to adjust, and that's going to be a brilliant spray transfer straight to the dome of Fox. Benkai getting a big triple.
That was huge. They waited. Have enough time to defuse that spike? Yep. They waited for each other to get that pinch rolling. And Benkai, beautiful transfer. That was very close to actually being an incredibly terrible round for PRX. It's super expensive, considering that they are still at the tail ends of just being bad in terms of economy. But that tag onto Surf really brought them that round. Also, quick stuff from Benkai actually to get in and out of cover to not take too much damage to really commit the fight.
What a spray transfer, man. Benkai saving his team, getting PRX another round. And that's going to be a little bit of a, I'd say, the Hunter's Fury is going to be very early on. And it actually does find Fox. PRX making a statement in this round early enough. Through mid they go. Find Mindfreak, who is in that Viper's pit. They dash on over towards Beak. Big miss from Forsaken. Can he get the follow-up kill? Just try to get a couple of shots in. And he finally lands it onto Cruz right there with the support. Oh my god, he's gonna get another one here. Jiggling around the corner, runs out of bullets. Benkai's there to bail him out. And Sushi Boys with a tour de force. He's gonna come in from the flank. But he's got to deal with Mindfreak and the judge in a close range encounter. Who's gonna prevail? I think he's seen it. He knows enough is enough. Let's get out of here.
Well, he can take the sour route since he does have just his ultimate as his primary weapon. So he's not really going to save anything. It's all about how well he can find Forsaken. Forsaken, yeah. Unfortunately, this man still catches the drift. There you go. PRX, one round before equalizing. Sertia looking at their creds real quick. One's super rich, but everybody else cannot really go for the buy. If it don't work the second time, the third time, keep just batting your head on it. That's Forsaken's operator for you.
Yeah, and also Mindfreak got a free upgrade right there. He upgrades his judge to a Vandal, so now they're in pretty good shape. The economy of Sertia, they're going to try for one more buy here.
Out of my way.
To see what they can actually do. Now, Jing is going to try to push up a little bit here towards Halls, and that might be a really good idea considering everybody's towards mid. As Surf finds a nice shot against Forsaken. That's the offer move. Now it's towards A. They decide to go. They're all slowed down by Device utility. Really great stuff here. Good adjustment from Devi. Fox is taking him down. Teleports out. Wants to get back to safety. But where is he? Scary. How does he land that? Great shot for the Guardian, and he even gets Surf an upgrade.
Oh, Jinx been spotted. He needs to get this kill on to Surf to ignite things up. He's beautifully gotten the shot off. Now he's left 1 versus 2. They haven't planned to spike the double swing. And say goodnight, sweet Jing. As that is Sertia jettisoning themselves into double digits in the round.
Yeah, 8 to 10, and Sertia looking much more comfortable right here. They're 3 rounds away from taking us to game number 5.
Grounded.
This is definitely the grand final that we're hoping for, as the rivalry between these two teams. Who has been the #1 of APAC? It's been a question that we've been forced to ask a lot. And now that the Team Secret no longer in the picture, it's clearly one of these teams who will emerge as the #1 for Asia Pacific. Now, good flash does come through. Forsaken with the operator. Good shot to land on Cruz. Can they actually do it? Wow, Jing has been completely blinded up by Fox. And that's control here towards elbow denied. They might be able to get up Cruz, and I think they just will be able to. He is around the entrance. But he's going to get shot down yet again. Oh my god, Cruz dying twice. The Forsaken's operator must feel bad. But they also have the flank now being worked on. Benkai's right here. Blade Storm finally connects after the 3rd shot to buy with an operator as well. Tour de force hits, and Forsaken with the Blade Storm finishes off the round, getting a 9th round for PRX.
It's going to be a big blow, or a big boost for PRX there. Look, they were able to save with 4 people, yes, but that looked incredibly, what's the word here? Unclean, rowdy. There you go, for PRX. Thankfully, that wall actually dropped down just in time so they can get the trade off. but that could have gone absolutely either way. All right, so PRX give themselves another lifeline here. Good kill by Forsaken. He still saves the operator, by the way. But again, Sersha still do have money to buy for days. Sushi Boys will be just playing on his Headhunter. No utility on the close. That will give Sersha a nice little entryway onto the site. Surf will just run right in. And they actually found Forsaken somewhere, actually lurking, I believe, on elbow.
Yeah, he was in half wall, towards the wall, yeah. And they're going to find him. And it's going to be Surf on that Guardian still. Shock darts will come in. Recon should follow shortly soon. It's a 5v4 retake, not really in the favor of PRX. Things are going to be a little bit more difficult. Levi looking to stay off the back here, but Sushi Boys has already dropped. Jing not getting the right angle. Fox takes him down once again, and Nonder really struggling. To the front of the action, however, it's Surf to lead the charge here up against Mindfreak. He's the barrel of the gun, and Mindfreak does the better. Now it's going to be the push from Devi, who gets in up close. Now Fox is coming in from the middle. Should still, oh no, the snake bite, the lineup game is coming in through here. Mindfreak does find him, but is there time? Can they even defuse? The answer is no. Sersha utilizes that lineup perfectly, and Mindfreak closes out the sorry, Scary closes out the round, getting Sersha the 11.
That's gonna be the big shutdown onto PRX. It is so close, but again, that finish line even closer for Sersha here. Money isn't gonna be a problem for PRX just yet. They can still buy Forsaken with the operator. And look at Sersha. If it ain't broke, don't fix. They want to keep using this battering ram onto the B site. But speaking of B, they've rotated Devi there at least to help out with the utility. But the Seeker's gonna flush him out very early. How well can he defend? And can he even TP out if he gets caught out in the open?
Oh no.
As Surf just, leaves him no chance to escape.
A great entry there from Surf as they finally have another chance. Looking like it could be match point very soon unless something happens for PRX. The B site has just not looked good for the side of PRX here as they're going to inch in closer and closer. Smoke for B main, just obscure vision a little bit more. Help Jing push on in through. Flash comes through. Jing takes from the side. Wall banged. As Sushi Boys and Cruz, this is pretty much the round here. Forsaken and Big, I think I gotta give it up. Save that operator for the next upcoming round. Instead, he misses the shot. Benkai picks it up onto Surf. He's already working the side here, but he's all alone. And I don't think that's gonna be it here. Forsaken in 1v4 is gonna try and save, get out of that picture right now. They cannot let him survive though, so they will be chasing him down.
Ooh, so close. Someone actually peeks him. And he gets the flick. We'll still be able to get out of that one. Forsaken just moves so fast. This guy is too wily. The Wily E Coyote. But this is the match point already for Sersha. They have a shot at making this into the 5th game. They are not gonna give up that first place spot at all.
Yeah, this is definitely the match that we have been hoping for. As we get closer and closer to the final moments of this half, the Embers dying in this grand final. It's looking like Sersha wants to stoke the fire. 12-9 here and there. Very, very close to ending this game. So now PRX, they have invested 2 players this time towards B in hopes that they go A. Good jiggle peek from Jing. They're going to spot one shot from the operator. Comes in on through, but they don't want to go on it. Instead, they're going to rotate to B, where they found a lot more success in the previous rounds here. And I think PRX might have an inkling that they're going to do exactly that. They've left their mid completely open, not something they would have liked to do. And now they're going to hit that B site.
That hits Devi. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, they're just going to make sure. Mindfreak's really committing to this fight, and he actually takes 2. There needs to be some kills for Devi here, or else that aggressive stance from Mindfreak is all going to be off for naught. Benkai even denies again the revive onto Cruz. This gives him a fighting chance. Fox, top fragger, sees a lot of those barrels. The Forsaken swings out, gets the hit. And PRX still hold on. This is so close, too close to tell. Elu and both teams not giving an inch.
Yeah, not at all. Mindfreak, though, will have to be on that judge yet again. I think he's going to be dropping his rifle for his teammate. Bye for PRX is not in the best of positions.
1 enemy remaining.
As we take a little bit of a closer look, Forsaken, definitely the hero in that round, getting a lot of good kills with that operator. We'll what's the play right now? They have the Viper's Pit ready
You want
to
to
be
play?
made.
Let's
Probably
play.
gonna leave it there. But all of the members on Sersha, they're gonna show some presence here towards A. They're gonna hang out around here, leaving the spike.
Okay. They're taking a slower pace. Oh, Mindfreak at least knows one's outside of his entryway there. Forsaken still holding the cross onto double doors. Actually, alongside Jing. So this could be a really good positional play for PRX. But they're also very much aware that Sersha are doing the same thing. Since they do have Sushi Boys, both teams wanted to take that slower pace because of the sniper kills looming over each other's heads. As that clock slowly dwindles down, it seems like Sersha needs to make something happen.
Yeah, Jing is in a bad spot here. They know where he is, so they're sending Forsaken to come out and back him up. But Sushi Boys finds him with that operator. Jing was a little overextended. Now they're going to go towards A here. The defense already weakened by a little bit. Device holding on to the site. He's going to be all alone. He's going to need to come up with at least two. He gets a spray through the smoke, and he's going to identify where Surf is. He'll teleport out. Forsaken tailwinds into safety. For how long, though? But the Device finds another, pulls out the shorty. Forsaken looking to go from up on a bomb. He does find Sushi Boys. He's going to try to get that spike down. He's gonna try to stick that defuse here. He's got it to half. He's gonna stick it. Device covering him, and it's the perfect crossfire. He's gonna defuse it straight in the faces of Sersha. PRX, Forsaken. Where does he get the audacity to stick that defuse?
Woo. Well, he's got himself covered. He's got the Cloudburst. He's got his teammate holding the crossfire. So that was really solid for Forsaken. Devi, you mentioned how he needed to get two. At least that one really helped him out, force out the plant on the spike. And that Viper Pit actually not enveloping the spike itself. So that still allowed PRX to be more comfortable fighting for the spike to get straight on the fuse rather than searching for the remaining players of Sersha. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Forsaken, he's got the audacity, but you know what? It's allowed them to get a lot of solid rounds in this one. And now, last round to go before we either go to game 5 or overtime.
Surf is looking to entry on it. The flash behind him doesn't spot anyone close by. But Jing is right here waiting in the wings, right beyond the pyramid, has identified where one is. The Bladestorm in his hands. And Jing looks to identify him, looks to take him out here, sees the barrel, sees him running around through the smoke. Jing gets it, is able to devour rather. And the operator Forsaken now in the picture. They do get the spike plant down here. That might signal the plays coming in. Forsaken and Mindfreak, they're working hand in hand. The lineup game is coming in though. And Fox is trying to get onto that site, trying to get closer to it, but the snake bites are still being pushed in. They're pushing through shop. Fox and Scary are still here, and they're getting killed. Can they actually get the last of it? They take out Forsaken. Fox is there for the other one, and it's gonna be Fox!
I think Paranoia is not the full flash ability, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely agree. And pistol round now. Let's see what they bring to the table. PRX, they're doubling up here on Garage. Flash comes through, they're gonna wanna peek and push and Forsaken and Device. They wanna bring the Thunder, and they do rocket lightning speed. And they're gonna take that in the span of a couple of seconds. This is the way you wanna start the grand finals, Asarai. This is how you deliver.
IM speed, cut chow. Just look at how fast that was. The pop shots for safety for Sersha was only giving a false sense of security. They never expected them to get flashed and then just basically peeked out by every single member of PRX. And they get things started. Now Sersha, you've seen how they've done, how they do. They 4-spot in some of these rounds, but this time, not gonna happen. They're not gonna commit to the aggressive buy.
Yeah, my God, this B site they go to now. Paper Bankai is not gonna be flashed up. Can't find the line of sight. Oh, I don't think he spotted Scary from up on high. He's gonna be taken down right there. Forsaken with a judge trying to get on a close. Switches the gun. Tailwind to the side here, looking for Morris. Ding gets a double. He's gonna find another towards the backside. Scary on 20 HP, can't do it. And that's gonna be Surf to actually still land a double. He gets 3, and it's such a crazy whirlwind of a round. What is going on, Asarai? These guys they want blood.
Yeah, it's the last game. What do you expect? There literally is no pressure anymore to again perform for the slots. So these teams are just showing us what they feel or what they are deeming to be some good-ass Valorant. Just straight up, pure aggression. Just showing to us what overly exerting yourself can go. All right, with that is going to be PRX. Still actually going for a weaker buy here. We do see Jing very near the corner here, but immediately just boops himself away. Very afraid to get actually flushed out, but he overcommitted the angle. And Cruz was ready to actually handle the swing.
Yeah, A site completely open. PRX on the back foot now. They'll have to retake this one. A lot of utility for an empty site though, so this might actually play into the favor of PRX, but there's a dash in here. Well, the judge, he gets two! Forsaken, how are you doing this time and time again? But Mind Freak, he's only able to get one. Fox trades him out 2v2 right now. As Sushi Boys, he's got the angle. He can't get the shot off, waiting for his teammate. Now, Devi is coming in from spawn. The time is ticking, and they do have the weaponry in their hands, so this could happen for either team. They're only Spectres, and they're fully blind. Look at that 360, 180 kill. It's going to be Sushi Boys to come out with a double. That was much closer than Sersha expected, but what are we seeing? Each and every round is turning insane, Asarai.
Pedal to the metal. There's absolutely nothing we can talk about other than
Yeah, they're just going at it. It's a fight.
Yeah. You know, rule number one, you never talk about Fight Club. Rule number two, you never talk about Fight Club, because these guys are just...
I mean, you're not wrong. This is insanity.
I'm losing my words.
You know, Asarai, there are no words for what we're seeing. This is the grand final that we wanted. This is it. PRX forced on an eco because they have been shut down in that last one. Fox not going to get spotted, though. They might not expect him so close here with the shorty. If he can get one, that might just be the difference here. No, he's going to be flashed off here. Benkai not even going to have the weapon out. Fox is going to take it easily. And that should be A site. Mind Freak getting a kill. Sure, that's going to be a nice topping, but there's no real substance on the back of it. Forsaken with a judge yet again. He really likes that judge. And who can blame him? He's gotten so many kills here. Tailwind up. He's going to go on a bump.
Oh my god!
Oh, Forsaken you.
Did he feel it already? Or did he hear the step? Regardless of scary, it was taken for a ride.
Forsaken is a
Scary's like
walking
0 kills
jump
right
scare,
now.
dude. How he just Goomba stomped him. Look.
Look at that. He's dumpster diving right now, and Scary's just like, what?
It's like, where?
Oh my goodness. If this is gonna be all the rounds that we see from here on out.
This is gonna be fun, Asura. I feel it in my bones, man. I feel it in my bones. This is gonna be one of those games here. And let's start it off. Benkai, he's got to take it out towards garage. That means there's a path. Go towards B instead of garage. Though. The aggressive push. Now coming in, Surf walks through the smoke and decapitates Jing. Looking for another one in the form of Devi here. And he's not gonna land anything just yet. They're gonna wait more patiently.
Forsaken and Devi gonna go now for the swing. But Surf, he's safe. He's got the dash. He's gonna be okay. 5-3. Flash does absolutely nothing as Devi now left to kind of manage this one. He's just gonna back away, and might be the call for this particular round. Just save the weapons already. I think PRX getting a tad bit too antsy here. Might need to reset. Maybe even call a timeout because everybody's just overheating. And speaking of overheating, Devi missing a very, very easy shot.
Yeah, a little bit uncharacteristic there, but at least they're going to be able to save one game. I mean, at least one rifle. No, I take that back. They're going to be broke. It's a flawless round for Sersha, and they're taking that momentum of PRX and swinging it right back at them. Centrifugal force straight to the face, and PRX are on the receiving end.
Oh. PRX just got slapped multiple times already here. At least they will have some big fight ultimates to work with. Forsaken, Devi, and Jing. You're not going to be able to utilize that. Forsaken's actually going to swing out from garage once more. I wonder if this is actually going to be effective. If they get the kill onto Sushi Boys, that is going to remove a lot of the flanks that they have. Jing just rips one out and just comes in with the fury. And they're like, nah, big punch.
Oh, that's also a sucker punch to the face right there as Forsaken gets that pick off with a Blade Storm. The three players now onto that A site. PRX can retake. They can probably recover. I'm surprised that Forsaken didn't recover that weapon. It's all awkward. They're just jumping around. And here comes the Rolling Thunder. Forsaken capitalizes. But Thunder not. He's gonna get another one. Forsaken! What are you even doing right now? And he's gonna pick up a rifle. Forsaken, can he make another? Imagine an unbelievable play happen. Scary gets it. Scary gets a third. Scary looking for 4. Pulls out the classic here. Uses the from the shadows. What on earth is he playing at? Fakes it out. And he's gonna do it. No, it's Mind Freak who gets the better of him. What another insane round in this first half. We're only at round 6, Asarai.
Nothing to win.
Oh, Forsaken gets a highlight. Scary gets a highlight. He lost the bullet, as you saw. He was just down to 1 bullet, but he wasn't comfortable doing the 1 tap.
Enemy
And he
remaining.
second guessed himself if he wanted to use the classic or what. But unfortunately, look at this. He got like such a great fadeaway kill onto Forsaken. His tracking through walls is just incredibly insane. And Mind Freak second guessed himself for a split there. And that might have actually costed him the round.
Yo.
Scary is just so smart and so good, but it was just 1 short or shy away from being amazing.
Dude, I just want to ask, what the hell happened between game 4 and 5 that made this kind of stuff happen? It's just insane. Map number 5, you know, we were hoping, yeah, let's make it interesting. Suddenly the players decide to go completely off the walls. But that's exactly what we were hoping to see now, as the push is very, very slow. Scary takes a lot of damage through that wall. And the members of Search are working their way here towards A. Gonna get him healed up to full. Scary did take a lot of damage earlier on, but no problem for the Sky. And they still can't decide where they want to go. It's looking like it's going to be an A split here. 3 long, 2 short.
Okay, so that gives him some information. Mind Freak has the boosted spot here, but he might get caught. There's like 2 right underneath him already. Not gonna expect it. Spots out another, but he has to deal first with Surf, who's already bleeded into the side itself. Jing is alone by his lonesome. Can't really do anything other than... Oh, there's some beautiful flashes to come out through Xerxia. And this leaves very little for PRX to do. Forsaken only has the operator. No more blades now.
30 seconds left.
Benkai
Spike
is
planted.
waiting for Forsaken to actually dash right in, which Forsaken can do, but it's getting very hairy. All eyes marked on him.
Yeah, Surf with a nice triple kill. Looking for one more. Can he actually do it? Oh, Benkai's is completely out in the open. Surf gets a nice 4K to top things off. Xerxia once again will reclaim the lead. Xerxia, my god, they are keeping up blow for blow. This is one of those heavyweight matches that we are seeing, and neither of them are stopping. These guys have chins of steel. You hit them hard, they hit harder back. And neither of these teams want to let up. It's just constant pressure, a lot of aggression, and each and every time it's coming down to the wire. Asarai, this game number 5 is simply off the chains, man.
Well, that's the perfect way to describe it. These guys are unchained, unhinged, and, well, challenged, but they're trying to be unchallenged. So PRX gonna have to take that chill pill, as everybody's kind of freaking out right now. And you can take it in a good way or a bad way.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's 4-3.
A little bit of a timeout for PRX, as they do have given up a little bit more than they'd like. They want to stem the bleeding and make sure that they do not lose any more. My god. I also... I would like a breath as well. This is a lot.
Absolutely, absolutely. I also need to take that bit of a breather too, because like it feels like I'm running a marathon, isn't it? Like every single round, I'm just like too much action, too much.
Yeah, and like 5 minutes later, us casters gonna be like, do not be
Already
surprised,
out of
Chad,
breath.
if we start just keeling over, because this. Oh my god.
All right, we'll see who keels first. Who keels who?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Operator for Surf, but he's got himself the nice little shorty for that close range. Here's the blast onto Forsaken, and they actually bump into each other. Oh, the humanity. There's the follow-up from Mind Freak as well as Benkai. Makes it very expensive to buy with the off now.
Down,
Slaps
C.
the face of Sushi Boys. And Cruz, coming from around the corner, gets spotted. 2 versus 1. He's going to flush out Benkai here.
Oh.
Shuts him down. And now Jing, he does have the rifle. And also the spike in his hand, but will he know that Cruz is already looking to lurk all the way around to see long?
Now let's see where he decides to go. Jing, I like this. He's clearing out as much as he can. He's going to make the wrong guess, though, because there's nobody in garage. So there's only one place that he could be, and that's towards C Long. Jing needs to not make any noise. He needs to be very diligent, very, very careful here. Might just go ahead and wait for the plant. What? I think he heard him, right? He must have heard him. It's a little bit of a fake run that he's
30
going for.
seconds
Pulls
left.
out his knife. A little bit of teabag onto the ground. Just making sure.
He's touching grass.
He's touching grass. The grass. Touch the grass. Feel it. Grasp it firmly. Oh, and a nice tap right there from Jing. One tapping Cruz away. Not going to be faked out by that rotation at all. It's a thrifty win for PRX to come back into this game.
Sometimes a lot of pros just do not want to rotate to another site, right? They're kind of expecting the defender will just over-rotate. But more times than not, I don't think we've ever seen defenders actually over-rotate, and it actually has hurt or not them for the most part. And they're just okay retaking the site if it's planted on the other end of the map.
That goes there.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's just worth it to go for that fake, but sometimes it's not. In that instance, we just saw a clear crystal example. Forsaken sees the tip of the head. This flash. Won't fake him out, though. He's still hanging on to it as Jing is going to get surf on the other side. Nice little aggressive play right there, but oh, Fox catching off Forsaken, who might just have overheated a tiny bit on that push with the operator. Now it's towards B that they would maybe like to consider. Sushi Boys, he gets close, but decides against it in the last couple seconds.
Speaking of overheating, Jing also got caught by Cruz there. They already had a nice little pickoff, but the overaggression biting PRX in the back. Still is that 3 versus 3. How many big ults can Sersha use? Well, very close to Sushi and Cruz's. Mind Freak, unaware of what is about to hit him. If they swing at the same time, he definitely will have a very difficult fight into this. But I think they're smelling things off. Devi is about to help his brother here go for that crossfire. And he's waiting for the flash first, but he's not getting hit by it. Oh, this is terrible. They've given up the site already. Mind Freak, full control. But again, he needs to wait just a tad bit more. They get flushed out, and Sushi Boys, all he needed was to wait, and Benkai is done for.
Yeah, really good play right there from Sersha, just to wait a little bit longer to make sure that, you know, that player towards short goes in, peeks him. Getting a little bit impatient there in that corner. Forsaken now will be on that Guardian. There is no money for the PRX side, so they will have to save.
30 seconds.
We'll have to play this a little bit more
Spike
conservatively.
down A.
And each and every round is kind of just them running into each other full force and seeing who's left standing. We're just seeing people. These two teams are virtually body slamming each other. Neither of the team are really getting ahead. It's 4-5 as close as it can get here. Forsaken with a stinger. Sorry, with a Guardian looking to take an aim duel. Tries to go from up on above. He sees one, sees two. Oh my god, the timing is awkward. He only gets a box, but still it might be good because that's a lot of information. Jing with a showstopper. Devi as well will follow it up. Cruz. He's gonna get that trade off though, but there's just too much happening. It's too quick. Benkai now working on the flank. Will play the patience game. I don't think they can collect any rifles now, and in this smoke, there's Mind Freak waiting, biding his time, hoping somebody will walk into it, but they're all being very, very quiet here. They're hunting Wabbit.
It's dissipated already. Benkai can't really push forward because he does have that shorty, but Mind Freak, I think his read is going to be way off. They've already entered onto the site. If he does not look behind him, he will get absolutely demolished. Oh, barrel's been spotted, and Mind Freak is done for. Benkai, he can't pick up a weapon on A main, which is good. I think they spotted, at least on the kill cam or the death cam for Mind Freak, there was 2. Oh, he picks up the Guardian. I don't know how Benkai is as good with this weapon in high intense situations, but this is the weapon that he has to take in this 2 versus 1.
Yeah, it's still possible, man. Benkai's really good. 40 HP. Oh, the timing! It just doesn't work! He misses it sorely. But Benkai, can he get the tap for bullets in the chamber? And he still has a guard waiting to clear out the angle. Oh no, he sees the barrel of the gun peeking out, and that's going to be Cruz takes it. 3 kills for him. This timing not working out for Benkai, and that's going to be Sersha to go ahead. 6-4. PRX. That was their peak. They're not sweating too hard. They're happy to give that round up now. Forsaken will be back on that operation.
Dusted.
Feels like eco doesn't matter anymore. Everybody's just getting so many kills.
What's an eco? We're just gonna run into the site and try to kill each other. What's an eco?
Exactly that. Everybody's dying in this round because their tips are showing. Their excuse me, their barrel tips are showing for some reason.
That'll get you killed, SRA. Yeah, absolutely. Depends on where in the world you are.
Oh yeah.
Well, Fox there, not spotting anybody. Give him a false insecurity because Jing just got a free pick. It's going to be Surf looking to capitalize on. Oh, he gets stopped. Great usage of the traps right now, and Jing looks to punish. But Forsaken's right there alongside Scary. Rolling Thunder knocks him up in the air. Oh, can't land the shot though, but Fox gets a double. Him again. And Fox, Mind Freak right there with a teleport. Does a great job of cutting them off. And now Fox, in a 1v2 here, knows that he's close. Has Seekers available for him. Perfect paranoia! And it's going to be to win off that round off the back of that great flash from Mind Freak.
Round after round,
Last round
no
before the switch.
real big leads. The last round of this half is gonna go underway. Who picked up the shotgun? Oh, it's Ben Kai. All right, let's look at the ultimate department again. Fox, Seekers, Sushi Boys with the lockdown. These are huge ultimates that they can use. Also, I do have to
enemy remaining.
mention, did Forsaken get a
Spike
shot
down
off with the
A.
operator? I see he was getting booped up by the Rolling Thunder, or was that before he got knocked up?
I did not actually notice.
All right.
That
Just
camera
a point
angle
out
was a little bit off as well, but
Yeah, same.
take a little bit of a look here. As
I've got your trail.
looking like a B rush here as the Seekers comes through. Comes the flash. Surf looking for the entry. He's gonna be fully blind. Perfect. Again, the paranoias, man, from Mind Freak have just been so on point here. The swing out from the Vi gets punished. Cruz gets one. Mind Freak yet again. And here comes Jing from the side. Can he not land the shot? It's no. That's gonna be Cruz. Still alive, 6 HP. It's a little bit of a standoff here as the spike does stick away. Mind Freak, he's gonna be a little bit more accurate on that one. Pixel angle still managed to hit him, and Cruz will go down. Now it's a tie game, 6-6 at the halftime. Asarai, it's a perfect even game.
And the back and forth of
Switching
tug of
sides.
war, the push and pull continues. Even the kills are just very neck and neck. If you look at the overall stats.
This game is
Oh
bonkers,
my
man.
gosh.
I just not bonkers, obviously, but like,
Yeah, I get what you meant. I get what you meant.
a halftime pause. We do have to take a little bit of a moment to breathe. It's 6-6 again. Rounds are dead even, and PRX and Sersha, they are providing us the APAC Grand Final that we were all hoping to see. Could have not gone any better than this. And this is just halftime, boss. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, Asteroid, that this timeout is 90 seconds long. Because otherwise, that's the best analysis we can do on this panel here in the Grand Final.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get called out for that. Our organs are already spilling out from our mouths.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. I just like everybody to take a couple of seconds here to appreciate the grandeur, the spectacle of what we're actually bearing witness to. Feels like a
Yeah.
piece of history, El Clásico, if you will.
All right, this excuse me, this halftime, okay, we flipped the switch, right? We trade the sides, but honestly, I'm not really thinking that we're gonna see any difference from play here. Like both of these teams will just start like ripping through, and this is gonna be even more so because PRX, they're honestly a stronger attack team. You see how they play on defense. They will do that with Jing and Forsaken now that they're gonna be the ones planning the spike.
Yeah. Well,
Five
let's
stack
see
on
how that.
A. Yeah.
That's a very, very aggressive setup right now that we're doing. But if I'm seeing this correctly, if I'm reading this right, this is going to be an aggressive play from Sersha as well. No, sorry, it's not. They're just going to keep it passive. Surf is going to stay up on here waiting for those, waiting for the moment. Fault line comes in, then he's going to swing out. Yeah, early fault line, sure, but it's going to slow them down a tiny pace here.
These flashes clearing up a lot of the corners right now, and Jing is just charging right in. He's already spotted one. Throws out the nade. Forsaken is already aware of where Surf was. You see how fast he reacted to that? Surf was like, yeah. And that's going to give
Yeah.
PRX the sight.
Yeah, PRX have it. the site, the anti-flank as well. The rest of the members, they can focus on the site itself, but Cruz is hitting shots, so is Fox. But they're being traded out immediately. 2v3 right now. The flank has to come back into the picture. Benkai's so far away, has to rejoin his team, but it's 1v2. And Sushi Boys is all alone now. It should be a double peek here. Sushi Boys needs to find something, needs to find anything. Pulls out the... Oh, it's in the wrong area, and they get the timing perfectly. Forsaken getting that pistol round triple kill is massive for PRX. They reclaim the lead, even though they lost it a couple of rounds ago, and it's truly a back and forth between the two greatest in Southeast Asia.
I can already feel something at the back of my head is like,
Last player
rush
standing.
B, rush A, rush C. It's like you're just asking for comms in ranked.
Yeah.
But the difference here is, I wouldn't like to say it's much, I guess it is much cleaner because there is like really good follow-ups from either team. So it's not like without its merit, even though it's like full rush plays, right? Oh, that's a big
Baron.
flash. Oh my god! So fast from Forsaken, and he finds Fox, who was just doodling
Shut up.
on the A
No
side.
way. No way. Sorry, not you. I mean Forsaken.
Okay,
Just
thank
that.
you.
No way. That is just unreal. How does he get that second adjustment? He's just such a beast of a player. Oh my god. I'm in disbelief. These are the moments that we live for. We're bearing
enemy
witness
remaining.
to greatness. Jing is able to pick up Sushi Boys and Cruz quaking in his boots with a shorty. He knows he's got nothing to lose here, so he's just got to go and try to get something done.
There's a tripwire right in front of him.
Okay, well, never gonna hit that shot at that range, especially with the gun that he had, but still 8-6, PRX, a fairly clean bonus round. I'm fairly surprised that Sersha didn't actually buy into that, especially with how many force buys that we've seen even in the previous games. Now, I think it matters the most that they're deciding to play a little bit more conservatively. This might actually work against them.
Well, Haven is a map, at least moving forward, right? Haven is a map that, even with the bonus round, you can still get so much value off of it. You just need proper setups and isolate some angles, and these Spectres are going to have so much value. That being said, though, triple crossfire for Forsaken if he pushes towards here. It'll be very risky, but he still gets a kill and dashes away with bloody murder. They don't really have to overcommit now the fight. And did they spot out where Sushi Boys was? I think they were. Cruz will be holding on short for the moment. He's delaying them as much as he can with the aftershock and flashes. But again, if you look at the timer right in front of, right on top of us, there's still so much here. Forsaken's got the blades, and Jing gets the final kill. Oh my goodness! Sersha, they're just getting dismantled. Sorry.
They are, indeed, and Forsaken's picking it up. Another one! This should be scary, all alone in a 1v3. I think he's gonna say Devi is just so far away. He's gonna get the flank onto him. Should see him as he rounds the bend. No, he doesn't, but he has a fairly good idea where Scary is. This round is pretty much done here. Unless Scary... Oh, they missed... Yeah, he sees him. He sees him. He knows. Doesn't need to peek it. He's got his teammate to do the job for him. Yeah, Devi closes it out. And it is the 9-6. It is the 9-6 asteroid. PRX 3 rounds ahead. A massive win. 3 upgrades for PRX. And they assert their dominance in the second half here in the grand finals.
They're just run down. Again, okay. If you look at it from a positional standpoint from Sersha, it seems like Sersha should get some punishes here. It seems like Sersha should get a lot of picks. They triple stacked on C. Forsaken should have died right there, but there's just these really bad timing peaks that keep Sersha getting traded off bit by bit. And we have a term in Filipino where it's called palong-palo, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
you're not wrong.
How do you translate that in English? So at least our international.
There is no translation. It's just these guys are whack, man.
Yeah, they're ready to
these
fight.
Guys
they're
just,
hyped to fight. Yeah, yeah.
They're ready to go, man. These guys.
Oh man, they're just running it down every single round, and Sersha know this. They want to quell the flames a little bit. They want to douse the fires, as it were. And at least a well-placed timeout might be good. Honestly, even 2 timeouts after another round would be, I think, super beneficial for them, just to kind of, again, just stop the hypey that PRX is on right now.
Yeah, it's all about who's gonna steal away the momentum, who's gonna feel a little bit hotter, and clearly it's Forsaken. 20 kills, man. 20 kills in round 16. This guy is just simply on another level. A lot of fake utility being deployed here. It's gonna be an aggressive push. Beautiful flash. Fox gets one, but PRX are too ready. They are too ready for what Sersha is gonna be bringing. There is still Surf close up on this corner. Here's the footsteps, jumps around the bend.
Jing actually jumps.
Yeah, he jumps, and there's just nothing you could do about that. That's just pretty much the round right there. Forsaken with a nice triple kill. Lovely stuff.
Is there like another engagement that PRX have right now? You know, maybe
they got a celebration party to get to.
Oh,
Maybe
that's true. That's true.
if they win. If they don't win,
I mean, both of these teams do have.
actually they should both celebrate because they are going to Masters anyway, right?
Exactly.
If only we could invite them to a little get together and have a little after party for everybody someday.
Someday.
No problem.
Well, maybe someday
Surf?
it's just gonna be here. Ooh, Surf almost gets decapitated there. Takes a bit of a beating from Fox, and already Divide has activated the Seekers. They're charging right in. Jing, though, a bit too complacent with his dash out. Still gets
great
caught
paranoia.
by the operator here of Surf. He's just swimming inside his own cloudburst, and this could get very, very messy. Forsaken left by his lonesome, and look at that. Surf just kind of isolates Spice left and right, and he's hitting some nasty shots here. But Divide follows up true. One in the flank, in the front, and they're kind of just pincered in. So Divide needs to make something happen with Benkai.
Yeah, they gotta go. He's gotta win this. Oh, he just misses the shot barely. Scary takes it, and that's PRX losing that round. Sersha get a 7, 3 rounds away right now from closing this gap. For the operator, it did really work out here. It did work out for Surf. Look at that shot, man. Mid-air swats him out of it, and Forsaken will respond. Now, we have the operator in Forsaken's hand. 2 of the best operators. 1 from Malaysia, Singapore. 1 from Thailand. And they're going to be going head-to-head here. Op versus Op. 2 of the best players we have. 2 of the best teams in Asia Pacific. We're going to see what they're made of in this round right now. Aggressive play should come in here. As the smoke does come through, Forsaken will be smoked off the angle. It's a one-way after all. We'll be fairly safe from it.
They brought out the op, but, well, Surf's legs spotted. Another op shot, excuse me.
Yeah, great stuff right there from Jing as he gets another one on the Fox. Ultimate right there from Jing as well. He does have the show stop. Oh, to the face of Scary from the back. And it's going to be Cruz to find the trade kill, but the damage has been done, and PRX are left in a 2v4. They're easily going to rotate out. Sushi Boys here towards B. He gets the spot onto 1, but with the Spectre, it's so difficult to win that fight against the Vandal long range. And Forsaken's going to get caught with the operator out. But they know where Cruz is. It's going to be the safest plant they've ever seen in their entire lives.
I think ever since they were the baby, that's the safest plant they've ever seen.
When I was a young baby.
There's a wee lass.
Open.
Oh.
You
They're
see
going to
the
cut off
footsteps.
Cruz so far away.
He had his fan out. It's pretty hot in Southeast Asia right now.
It is hot.
Very much so.
Very. And this game is even hotter. We're 2 rounds away from crowning, potentially, GrandFinals champion. PRX only need 2. Take down Sersha either way. It has been a series, man. It has been the series that we were hoping for. And it doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. Why is that bear stuck? Does he need a step ladder?
No, he's a secret agent bear.
Right.
Yeah. But since it's a teddy bear, I don't know how it works.
A little chunky, isn't he?
Maybe it's because it's Toy Story rules, you know? When we have eyes on them, they don't
can't
move.
see. Oh, but since we looked at him, he got stuck. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Mind Freak, great entry, but the action is happening elsewhere, actually. It all happened towards that C site where the spike is planted towards B. 3 players now coming in from A-Link.
Here.
And that's going to be the members of Sersha. They don't really have the best of weaponry. So, PRX and Benkai leading the charge right towards Garage. Okay, Benkai still lands that shock or not, but from up on above, he gets one. Cruz, great flash as well. PRX is Divide. Oh, he's blind to bits here. And Benkai, he's still, and throwing everything at him. He runs out of bullets. He has no bullets here. And Benkai, he can still do his to get him to half, but Fox wins the duel, and it was awkward as hell. But Sersha, they take a pretty round.
What is happening?
What is this?
Oh no. Alright, it's like I got a replay of that. We need to find pairings on this.
I need a replay.
Right.
I'm very confused. That's alright.
Yeah, so they wanted to push out on Garage since they wanted to wrap around on the plant. I think they should have. I think they wanted to get that Garage control, but it didn't work out since they did get caught by Sersha bit by bit.
Get out of my
And
way.
man, I did not expect Benkai to actually lose that fight. He had more bullets than
Oh.
not. Forsaken just blasts up. Spots out Fox here though, but that Cypher Cage actually
I've got
took him
your
out in the
trail.
open. The trade very net positive for PRX here as the Seekers
Oh, that's
will
scary.
be spotting Fox right now. Might be able to get the gotcha onto Ching, but they spotted the flanker come through for Scary. Can't get away, and Forsaken still hits the shot with the...
That was in
What?
the smoke. That was in the smoke. That's
Exactly.
absolutely ridiculous. No way he hits that. But it's looking like it's going to be match point here. Mind Freak with the teleport in just to make sure they secure the site a little bit earlier. The Sushi Boys has an inkling that he's there, but he gets punished for trying to spray through it. Forsaken will cover his teammates back, though. 3 kills for Forsaken already. He is looking to make his name, write his name in history of Asia Pacific. And that is exactly what he's doing right now. 11-8. And one more round could do it. One more round gets us to match point here for PRX, and it's 1v4. Too many players, too many barrels of the gun down, bearing down in the position of Fox. Gets PRX the match point. 1 round away until we crown potentially the grand champion.
Get out of my way.
Look at how nasty this was. They weren't really expecting this at all. Like, Surf was so focused on A long. He just did not expect... He heard the updraft, he heard the blades, but he wanted to get as fast as he can, as quickly as he can, towards that A main. Also, that was Forsaken blinded as well by the paranoia. So, yeah.
A lot of these paranoias have just been so perfect for Mind. He has 13 assists. Mind Freak has 13 assists. Let me just point that out. He's been so good for his team. Every single one of his utilities is hitting perfectly, but Surf looking for a double, can't do it. Good trade from Benkai. The flash isn't enough to stop him. This is neural theft to get the information that they do need. The rotation should be possible, but they're not going to do it. They want to commit here towards A.
Jing. There it is. Double satchel. Spots out about 2 right in front of him, and he gets the drop down kill. Fox caught at the back of the side, cannot really find anything. Gets lined up, and it's left to Sushi Boys. He's used the Killjoy ultimate, but that gives away his position. He will plant for Godspot. Tries to back away. He could go for a big punish here, but cannot.